Testing 1, 2. Oh, wrong Chad. That's a real common name. There's like 8 of us in Minersville.
Is there really?
Yeah. Randy Hunter, can you hear me? Great.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked number 1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank number 1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Welcome, football fans. Scott Langford and soon to be joined by David Howard. Tonight it's the Beavers hosting the San Juan Broncos here on the Beaver Sports Network. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast on local10.tv/Beaver as we bring you 2A high school football. And appreciate the sponsors. Let's mention those sponsors. First of all, it's Mike's Food Town, longtime sponsor of the Beaver High School Sports Department. And Mike is happy to support the Beaver Offensive Player of the Game. And at Mike's, you'll get friendly service with a smile and lots of great stuff at Mike's, great deli, bakery, and more there at Mike's Food Town. Beaver Family Dental, of course, that's home to Statman Dave. He's on his way here, and we expect him around game time. State Farm Insurance, Brent Stapley is the agent there. Eagles Landing, Beaver Medical Clinic, Dairy Farmers of America, Coldwell Banker, Gary Brown, the agent. Timberline Inn, Beaver Valley Hospital, Fish Lake Lumber, South Creek Shell, Utah Independent Bank, and Ray's 66B store. And, of course, our other player of the game is Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen, and Nicole Troy, LB, and the gang there at the Beaver Valley Chevron. They're longtime also great supporters of Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. So we do appreciate all of the sponsors. And, of course, the other sponsor is Beaver Sport and Pawn, and they have the Southern Utah's largest selection of guns and ammo and more there on Main Street in Beaver. 91 North Main, that's Beaver Sport and Pawn in Beaver. We'll take a break in our Beaver Sports Network pregame, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the San Juan Broncos, who are 5-0 on the season, and the Beavers at 4-1.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 Interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Welcome back to the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford. I'm here with Beaver head coach Steve Hutchings. And, Coach, here's another league game for the Beavers. You know, first of all, a little closer game than expected with Grand last week down in Moab.
Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, although if you ever travel to Moab and beat a Grand team, you got to feel good about it.
Well, and it seems like every year down in Moab, it's a shootout. It's been that way almost every time. There was a couple lopsided victories for the Beavers, but it's always been a shootout.
Yeah, in fact, I believe this is the second time we've beaten them down there. So, you know, it's not easy to win at a Grand, and so I just feel good about it. We do have to improve a bunch from that game, and so hopefully we can do that tonight.
Now, undefeated in league play so far. Tonight you play the San Juan Broncos, also undefeated. What do you expect in tonight's game with the San Juan team?
Well, they are rated #1 in the state right now. They're obviously one of the best programs in the state in 2A. Have a great coaching staff. They have great kids, and I'm hoping that we can we can play our game and not get caught up in what they're doing.
And what's the keys to tonight's game?
We're going to our defense is really the big key. I think that if we can get some stops, and obviously we're going to have to get some points off offense, but I think our defense is the key.
Okay, and then if it comes down, the rain, I mean, how will that affect tonight's game?
I don't know. I don't know how. It probably benefit them. They're bigger and stronger, have a real good run game, and we kind of try to rely on a little bit of speed, so that would hurt us probably more.
Okay, Coach, good luck in tonight's game against San Juan.
Hey, thanks.
All right, we'll send it back for these messages.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance. And you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the good neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers! Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, soon to be joined by David Howard. I've got DeWalt and the eye in the sky, Scott McDonald on the field side camera. So we're happy to have all of you with us tonight on the Beaver Sports Network. Now, tonight it's the number 1 or number 2 ranked, depending on which ranking you look at, San Juan Broncos taking on the unranked Beaver Beavers. Now, the San Juan Broncos 5-0 on this season, and the Beavers at 4-1. Let's take a look at the standings in 2A, sponsored by Beaver Sport and Pawn. South Summit, Summit Academy, and North Summit all at 4-1 in the 2A North. Millard with that 3-2 record. Those 4 teams are the class of the 2A North. In the 2A South, that comes down to 3 teams so far. It's the 5-0 Broncos, 4-1 for Enterprise and Beaver. So this is a big game for the Beavers and the Broncos as 2 of the top teams in the South square off. Now, most state experts would say that South Summit and San Juan are the odds-on favorites. And as we take a look at the San Juan Broncos coming down on the field, they are enormous, much bigger than last year. And the Beavers defeated the Broncos last year, but this year the Broncos are big. And they've scored 223 points while only allowing 22 points on the entire season. Now, to compare that with the South Summit Wildcats, 202 points scored and 84 points allowed. And you can see that the San Juan Broncos are for real. If we take a look at some of the scores that the Broncos have been pasting on people, 44-7 over Monticello, 35-8 over Piedra Vista, New Mexico. San Juan South Sevier 47-0, 53-0 for North Sevier, and then 44-7 for Parowan. Now, granted, in the schedule, no real big games and no tough games. So this is really San Juan's first test early in this season as they take on the Beaver Beavers. On the Beavers side of the ball, the Beavers 4-1, and of course they defeated Grand last week, as we mentioned in the pregame interview with Coach Steve Hutchings. They were defeated by South Summit 56-19. Beaver defeated Parowan Kanab by 42-0 and then 26-9, and then Canyon View to open the season 28-22. And we're about 5.5 minutes from game time, and you can see on the clock, you can't see on the clock, but 5:48 and counting left till game time. We expect Statman Dave any moment. We'll have the coin toss, Star-Spangled Banner, some crowd shots, and a whole lot more from tonight's game. It's the Beavers hosting the San Juan Broncos.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern
Here come the Beavers on the field, and you can see them on there. That's the courtesy of the eye in the sky, Scott McDonald, in that on-field camera. To appreciate him being here. We'll have the coin toss, and we've had some technological advancements. We've got Walt Kirksick and Scott McDonald. They got something in store, and hopefully we're going to be able to hear the official as they do the coin toss. So you'll hear it with us as they do it. We'll see if we can get Scott McDonald to go out on the field with the coin toss. And hopefully we can hear the microphone. I'll turn mine down, so we'll see if we can hear the official. Captains for the Beavers are going to be Gideon White. And number 54, that is Mr. Burke.
The captains for San Juan are number 2, Grant Laws, number 7, Peyton Palmer.
San Juan, a very talented team.
Number 27.
So Landon Burke, Gideon White.
And number 51.
And they're the two seniors that primarily play for the Beavers. Beavers a young team, while San Juan is an experienced team. Not exceptionally old, as they have a lot of juniors as well. This will be a great game this season and next. All right, we'll go ahead and mic up the official.
Landon Burke.
Yeah, I should have started, but I couldn't see those guys over there.
So we got the coin toss explaining the rules. And it looks like the official's not going to turn on his microphone.
Yeah. San Juan's won the toss. They've chosen to defer.
So San Juan does.
Beaver will receive the ball on the north end.
Yeah, Beaver will receive the ball on the north end to start this football game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beaver High School.
So we'll have the national anthem. We'll let you listen to the PA announcer.
And the San Juan Broncos. If everyone will please stand, the BHS cheer team are ready with Old Glory at midfield. Maddie Lynn Riley, Miss Beaver County teen, will play the Star-Spangled Banner on her violin.
Maddie Riley with the Star Spangled Banner, and I thought that was beautiful. And, of course, I am joined by Statman Dave, and we're glad you made it for game time, Dave.
Great night for football, and here we go. Beavers against the San Juan Broncos.
So we're going to take a 30-second break and be back with tonight's game, the start of it.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Scott Langford, David Howard to start up tonight's game, the San Juan Broncos and the Beavers. And to welcome you again on the Beaver Sports Network. Of course, you can watch this one anytime you want on YouTube after the game, as it will be there forever. And hopefully there'll be something to watch tonight as the Beavers and the San Juan Broncos face off. So we've got Brennan Hutchings and number 11, Trey Young back for the Beavers. Kicking for the Broncos is going to be
number 9, Aaron Mitchell will kick off for the Broncos.
And number 9, Aaron Mitchell
Number 12,
will
Hutchings, and number 11, Trey Young.
kick off for the Broncos. So we're here for kickoff of tonight's game, the Broncos and the Beavers. And Dave, the Broncos are enormous.
They're always huge.
It's pretty amazing.
I don't know what the uranium or what it is down there, but these guys are always big.
Short kick taking at the 13-yard line. And it's Young around the left side. Has a nice wall of blockers, and he's loosened on the sideline. Has a big return. He's going to go down across the 50-yard line, down to about the 46.
Trey Young with a great run. Followed his blockers just patiently out there on the outside, and gets a big block there to spring him off that. He gets a huge run on that.
So 44-yard return by my calculations, Dave. And it'll be the Beavers starting with good field position on the first possession of the game on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it was a great, it's just what you want to start a game like this.
First offensive play of the game for the Beavers. It's going to be a handoff. No, Roberts keeps up the right side, gets a nice block upfield. It's going to get 10 yards. Call it right around 15, and it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, Matthew Roberts with a great run. Gets some blockers, cuts back inside, splits the defenders, and picks up a huge first down for the Beavers.
Yeah, 13 yards on that little scamper by Roberts. And the Beavers starting off strong.
We also want to remind you can buy Beaver cards and also hoodies and sweaters near the announcer's booth.
I formation. Hutchings at the tailback. And it's going to be a handoff to Smith up the middle. Smith going, breaks one tackle, and he's going to get into the secondary. Nice gain on first down.
Yeah, Smith does a little hop skip and sideswipes that first defender, gets out there in open range, and picks up a good 5 yards on first down.
You know, Dave, with the triple option, it's very important that the quarterback read the defense coming up. That time Roberts read it perfectly. Smith was open.
Yeah, he did. Read it perfectly, handed it off perfectly, and they got the yardage out of it.
2nd and 5. Blitz coming from San Juan. Handoff up the middle to Smith. Smith's not going to get much. Call it 1 yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
No, I think the Broncos were expecting it that time, and they loaded that line. All the blocking in the world couldn't open him a gap to get through. He does manage to pound out 1.5 yards, but that's about all he gets.
Well, you saw Grant Laws, the senior for San Juan, as he snuck up to the line from the defensive end position.
Yeah, you could see him reading that play.
Now the Broncos with Laws switches out to the defensive back. Roberts fakes a handoff. He's back to pass. He's going to get hit, and big pursuit. He's going to lose a couple yards on that one.
Just a busted play there, and he came around. He had a couple of blockers, but no room to go between them. And San Juan, just with the big bodies, just stuffed everything up right there. He's going to lose one on that.
Not a busted play, but a pass play, and was unable to the Broncos were in the backfield. Nothing Roberts could do.
Yeah, you got to have time to pass, and he didn't have any.
Certainly did not. San Juan Broncos ranked number 2 in the state behind South Summit. And it's 4th down 5. The ball's right on the 25-yard line. Roberts back to pass, looking to his right. Passes away. It's complete to Hutchings. Inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Excuse me, the 12-yard line.
You know, that was just a great catch by Hutchings. Roberts makes a great throw right on stride, right on the money, and Hutchings with good hands, just honey hands, brings it in.
So first trip into the red zone for the Beavers. And Brendan Hutchings has been, what a great receiver all season long out of the backfield.
Yeah, and he's 13 on that one.
So it's 1st and 10, ball's on the 12. Split backs. Bergstrom and Smith in motion is Hutchings. And it's going to be a pitch out to Hutchings. He has no chance. He's hit as soon as he receives it. And that time the fullback actually was probably the open one, and he went through the middle of the line.
Yeah, well, with what the defense gave you, you're right. And they busted that play up pretty good, but he did have that one pitch, but where they were covering Hutchings, they were covering him. He wasn't getting anything out of that one.
2nd down and 13 yards to go now. 9 minutes left in the first quarter of play. It's no score, first drive. Roberts has a handoff to Smith up the middle. Smith with nice run on 2nd down. He's going to gain back what he lost and then a couple more.
Yeah, he's going to get 7 yards out of it. So it's a pretty good jaunt right up the middle. Just that power running that Smith does, pounds and lowers his head and keeps going.
What we've seen in previous games is Smith has picked up steam and been very powerful in the 3rd and 4th quarters, and typically not as many yards in the 1st and 2nd.
Once the defenders start to wear out, yes, and we'll see what it does. This is a big defense to wear down.
3rd down, back to pass. Roberts throws a pass up the corner of the end zone, intended for Blackburn, no good. Roberts hit as he throws. It'll be 4th down.
Well, he hit that corner of the end zone, but there was no chance of catching that and staying in bounds unless you're some pro or something.
Well, you'd have to be about 6'8".
Maybe if you were Sherman Williams.
The field goal team comes on for the Beavers, so it'll be Keaton Fels. Oh, yep, in for the extra point. And it's going to be Braxton Wilson holding for him, extra point, the field goal.
Well, we know Fels has the leg.
This will be a 20-yard field goal. Snap is back. The kick is up. It looks good. And it is good. Keaton Fels with a 20-yard field goal, and that makes the score 3-0. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
27-yard field goal by Keaton Fels. I missed the 7 yards, Dave.
Yeah, don't cheat him. That was a good kick. Straight through. He could have hit that from 37.
Yeah,
easy.
It was a great kick by Fels. So that'll make the score 3-0. Beaver will kick off this talented San Juan team. And back to receive the kick, number 27, Max Morley. And I believe that's number 10, Britton Bowring. There's the kick, and there's going to be, this is going to be blown dead.
Beavers were across the line.
So false start on the Beavers. It has to be that, because otherwise they wouldn't blow it dead.
And that's third or fourth time that's happened to the Beavers this year.
First penalty of the game. Be a 5-yarder against the Beavers. So I'm just checking with DeWalt to make sure. Did they hear that? All right. So it's going to be Keaton Fels to re-kick this one now from the 35 instead of the 40. Fels approaches the ball. Maybe. Now he does. Kick is up. It's a high kick. Going to be taken right at about the 18-yard line by Morley. And Morley keeps it himself. He's going to go around that right side. Going to break one tackle, step across the 20, and there's going to be a flag on this one. This one's going to start. San Juan will start back around their 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's a little mishap there, blocking the back there, or a holding that did not need to happen, and that's going to back him up 10 yards.
And I'm not exactly certain who it was, but it might have been Beecham down there on that end.
Well, he looked like he was going to have a good line on him, but until he got held.
So I'm looking at it now. Try to see who that was.
This is a beautiful view, all the pastel colors in the mountain.
It certainly is.
San Juan will have the ball first.
So San Juan will start on their own 11-yard line. And for the San Juan Broncos, the quarterback is junior Peyton Palmer. Running backs are a sophomore. Sui Morley is a senior, and Jack is a senior. Handoff right up the middle. Not much there. It's going to be a gain of 1 or 2.
Well, beat him in quick into the backfield. Thought he had him, but somehow he slipped out of his hands, and he ends up getting through, and Bergstrom finally brings him down.
Oh, it gets bigger than I thought. Almost 2, maybe 3, Dave. Blackburn and Bergstrom on the tackle. Split out to the left is Bowering. Palmer in the shotgun. Palmer back to pass, has a quick screen. There's going to be a nice completion, and it's good for a first down for the Broncos. Complete to number 2, and that is Grant Laws.
And Trey Young gets over there and gets a good low cut block on him to bring him down.
Young coming from the safety position. So a first down for the Broncos. It's 3-0 Beavers. And it's going to be another play of the same variety on the right side this time. Not much there, but a gain of 3.
Well, there was almost Lopez almost threw a really good block that would have killed that play and cost him 10 yards, but he missed and went shooting out in space, fortunately for San Juan.
Yeah, the pass was cleat to Bronze Eldridge, number 44. So second down and 6 yards to go, and the Broncos trying to soften up that defense. Brennan Hutchings on the right corner. And it's going to be Palmer with the keeper on the right side. Tries to break a tackle. He's not going to get through. Good pursuit by the Beaver defense.
Yeah, that was great great tracking there by the Beaver defense. Radden had that he had that called all the way and followed him right till he got there.
So a big third down for both teams. And the ball is on the 30-yard line. Back to pass, Palmer. Palmer looking over the middle. Has a shot. Receiver, oh, incomplete. Almost intercepted. And had Wilson not fallen down, I think that one would have been returned to ways.
Yeah, I agree. Tice Radden looked like he was going to have a interception there and slipped and fell. But then the receiver slipped and fell too, so neither one of them got a good beat on the ball.
So San Juan in a punting situation, the Beavers hold. And Aaron Mitchell, the sophomore, back to kick for San Juan. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Now the Beavers with a second down, 4 yards to go as Smith. And it's going to be a handoff to Smith again. Smith's going to get first down yardage.
Yeah, as Smith gets out there about 7 yards.
Yep, another first down for the Beavers.
Big first down.
So we first down 10, balls at the 38-yard line. Roberts, hands off up the middle. It's Smith again, another 4 or 5 yards.
Well, you got to hand it to the offensive line. They're really throwing some power blocks. Those are some big bodies to push off that defensive line. And Beaver's offensive line right now is owning it. And they're just standing up and pushing him right off and giving Smith a good 2 or 3 steps to get some steam going. And it's really making a difference.
And I think San Juan's trying to stop that, round the edge stuff. And so they're doing a good job with that, but they're going to have to make some adjustments or the Beavers will. Now they do move the linebacker more inside. Hutchings in motion. Handoff up the middle to Smith again. Smith powers forward, and I thought he was going to be stopped for just a very short game, but he gained 3 or 4.
He might have been stopped for nothing or even a minus yard if they tried to tackle him instead of strip the ball. But instead they all grabbed the ball and hung on to it, and he just kept dragging him with the ball.
I don't know what San Juan's turnover ratio is, but it was obvious they were trying to do that. So.
It's obvious they wanted it, that's for sure. Yep.
Third down, 4 yards to go. The ball's on the 32-yard line of San Juan. Fails split to the right. Out to the right side. It's going to be Hutchings falling. Nice block by Smith, and he's going to get first down yardage, and the Beavers move ahead again.
That was just a perfectly ran play. He kept the ball. till just right at the right moment. Made the right pitch, perfect pitch, and Hutchings just keeps the motion going and picks up another big first down for the Beavers.
Minute 17 left in this first quarter of play.
Bronco 25-yard line.
And the Beavers threatening again. And again, this is, Dave, I talked about it in the pregame, but San Juan really hasn't played anyone yet, so this will be a good test for the Broncos. Handoff up the middle. Boy, they got crunched. There was a San Juan Bronco, and I'm going to get the number here. Number 53.
Big boy.
53, Easton Lee was in the backfield, and he actually tackled both Roberts and Smith.
Yeah, both at the same time. He came through there like a bowling ball, and he forced a loss of yards on that one.
Yeah, Roberts not even with the chance to pull that ball out as big 53 stepped in there. 53 is a senior. That's Easton Lee. Now Beavers with a second down and 11. 25 seconds left in the quarter. We'll be switching sides here in a minute. Roberts back to pass. Under pressure. Throws a pass up. He's got a man wide open if he can catch it, and it's a touchdown for Phils.
Roberts got hit hard, nailed to the ground, and he doesn't care because that ball floated perfectly right to the sideline, mid-end zone to Tavin Fells, and he makes another great catch for the Beavers.
And the San Juan Broncos a little shell-shocked as the Beavers making plays. And the San Juan Broncos have only allowed 18 points all season long, and already the Beavers tacked 9 on them.
How's that for a 22-yard reception, Scott? Is that what you got?
I believe so. Kick is up, looks good, and is good. It's 10-0 when we come back after this 30-second break.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Scott Langford, David Howard, and it's the Beavers scoring 10 unanswered points to open this game. And they've got 3 drives in the game, Dave. They had a field goal, a 27-yard field goal by Keaton Fells, and then an interception in their second possession. Third possession was a touchdown drive of 50 yards, capped off with a 22-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Roberts to Tavin Fells.
Yeah, it was a great series, and they got the rewards.
Now the Beavers will kick off. Just a reminder, we've got players of the game coming your way. Mike's Food Town with an offensive player of the game. And then we also have a Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen player of the game. And on the concerning news front, and the Beavers trying to make some substitutions as it looks like number 60 holding his arm. He'll be evaluated by Paul Eliason, and that's not good news. That's Gordon Snyder. And the kickoff's up from Fales, and a deep kick for Fales, down taken at the 7-yard line. And it's going to be handoff, and it's going to be a double reverse. This one's back. Nice job by the Beavers. And that one, the receiver should have kept it the same way.
Yeah.
But Britton Bowering took it, but honestly, Morley should have kept it.
He should have kept it. He took the punishment for that. Because all the defenders were playing that reverse, and there were 4 of them right there. As soon as he got the ball, they just all took their turns taking a shot on him. It's a nasty game.
Gordon Snyder holding that arm, and he's broken that arm before. Paul Eisen looks him over. We'll try to get an update on Snyder. Palmer back in, handoff up the middle, and it's going to be Morley, and he's going to go down. Not much there. Morley, the senior running back, is going to either get backline scrimmage.
Tavin Fells with a great tackle. It looked like Morley was going to use that speed and sprint out the outside, take off. Tavin Fells just shoestring, pulls him down. He only gets a yard at it.
That's the end of one. It's 10-0 Beaver when we come back.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
Scott Langford, David Howard, and it's a 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Palmer back to pass, has a receiver. This can be intercepted by Matthew Roberts, and the Beavers are going to be in business again inside the red zone. 1st down and 10.
Now Matthew Roberts, another great interception. He's had several this season, and he's he's coy out there. He watches the quarterback's eyes, tracks him, and then makes his move, and that time he caught him and just jumped that passing route, took the ball, and now Beavers right down there in dangerous scoring position again.
Yeah, the Beavers will take that, Dave, on the 16-yard line. The Beavers have had field position the whole entire time. That interception comes just the first play of the second quarter. 11:52 left in the half. So it'll be the Beavers from the 16 now. They've had to replace Cord Snyder, who's being evaluated. I think they have. We'll have to pay attention to that. Roberts checks the sideline. 5-second count coming. See if the Beavers get that off.
Yeah.
They don't. Timeout by the Beavers. We'll take it as well and be back after this 30-second break.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Great news for the Beaver fans. Cord Snyder back in the game. It's 10-0 right now. The Beavers on top. They've got the ball 1st and 10 on the San Juan 16-yard line. And Cord Snyder, the official diagnosis from our spot man on the sideline, Danny Beard, was sore forearm.
Sore forearm. Probably got a helmet or something.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 yards to go, 11:52 left in the first half. Beavers already lead 10-0. Roberts under center. There's a snap, hand off to Smith. Smith up ahead, has one tackle, breaks it, goes into the end zone.
Yes.
Touchdown, Dylan Smith. 16-yard ramble for the score.
16-yard run. Dylan Smith marches over 3 players and then a pile of 3 at the end. Tried to hold him out of the zone, but he forces his way in to the blue zone for another touchdown for the Beavers.
That drive took 7 seconds, 1 play, and it's Dylan Smith all the way for the TD, and the Beavers shocking San Juan 17-0. And Dave, if you're a Beaver fan, that's exactly what you want to see. Kick is up and good.
You're licking your chops at this because for years the big boys down the southwest corner or southeast corner just put up some difficult games.
Now, if you're the Beaver coaching staff, it's one of those things where you want to make sure that they continue it going and not let up with the lead. The San Juan team, very, very capable of coming back. There's certainly nothing to be confident about yet.
Oh, never count them out. They've got a tradition down there. They've had some great years of football, and they're always in the game, especially with their size and speed and strength. You can't count them out.
Now the Beavers will kick off to the Broncos. And the Beavers can ill afford to allow any special team problems at this point. We'll try to get a couple other scores for you from around 2A. There's some good games tonight we'll check out for you. Here's the kickoff by Fales. Nice high kick on the left side, all the way into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Wow, he's feeling it. He got every pound of strength on that one.
He certainly did. So that'll be a touchback. San Juan starts on their own 20.
San Juan takes over on their own 20-yard line.
So San Juan will be looking to establish momentum. And it's Palmer back to pass. He's in a little bit of trouble. Breaks out of it, uses his speed. Beautiful cut up the middle of the field, and he's going to get a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, Smith finally drags him down, but not before he gets up big first down and more.
Gains a first down for San Juan. He's stopped by Dylan Smith. First and 10 for San Juan from their own 36.
So it'll be Palmer. The ball's at the 36-yard line. Split to the right is number 8 for the Broncos. That's Daquan Lopez. Palmer back to pass, looking for Lopez up the middle. The pass is away, and it's going to be, beautiful catch. And Lopez with a beautiful catch would have been intercepted. Both Beavers thought it was overthrown. Lopez goes high and gets it.
All I have to say is, wow, that was just amazing. The kid focused on that, and it was high. And like you say, both Beaver defenders figured it was going over. He made a good lunge on it, got it in the fingertips, and hung on as he rolled to the ground.
And the San Juan Broncos, as I mentioned, immediately take back some momentum. They're down 17-0, but they're on the Beaver 30-yard line. Lopez again split to the right. Trips to the left. Handoff on the right side. It's going to be taken by number 32, and that is Trayson Jack.
Trayson Jack, and he's brought down by Gideon White, Brennan Hutchings.
Not much there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Rusty Lim comes out of the game. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Palmer in the shotgun, rolls to his right, back to pass, looking left now. Hits as he throws. The pass is going to be complete, and first down yardage down near the 10.
Yeah, they're marching the ball. You talked about how you can't count them out, Scott, and they're showing you exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, Bowering, the receiver, that's number 10. And so now the Broncos, just like that, in less than a minute, march all the way down from their own 20. Now they're inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. Lopez split to the right. Palmer in the shotgun. Snap is back slow. It's on the ground. He's going to be called down. A big loss on the play. And it wouldn't have gone many yards anyway, but he had to go down and touch the knee.
Yep. High school rules. You're down. Even though you're not touched, you're down.
So it'll be 3rd down. No, excuse me. 2nd down and 15 yards to go. Ball all the way back to the 21-yard line. So a loss of 6 on that play. Back to pass. Palmer looking left. Can't find anybody under some pressure. Rolls out, and he can't escape the second guy. Nice tackle by
Cord
number
Snyder.
60, Cord Snyder with the sore forearm.
And not stopping him.
Absolutely not.
Cord Snyder finds himself in a fortunate position and wraps him up, rolls over him. We got a personal foul called face mask on the Beavers.
Oh, bad break for the Beavers.
Going to be a 15-yarder.
Hope you can hear that. And so it'll be a first down and goal now for San Juan. So it'll actually, if it was 2nd down and 16, it won't be a first down. It'll actually be a 3rd down. We'll have to wait and see what the official call is. And Coach Steve Hutchings goes out and talks to the official. Do we have a sideline cam on that one, on that conversation? We'll have to see if we can get that.
Gee, do you have a mic?
A mic could be fun. There you go. Coach Steve Hutchings talking to the officials, wants the clarification on what happened. And because it's not an automatic first down. So it's first down and 10. The ball's on the, looks like the ball's on the 15-yard line. But it actually, I think the other official's holding the spot because it was on the 21. And it should be 3rd down and 1, I believe. So we're still waiting for a clarifying question. So Coach Steve Hutchings talks to the side judge. Once again, we'd like to remind you that we have Players of the Game coming up. Mike's Foodtown Player of the Game. They'll win a DiGiorno pizza, compliments of Mike's Rosenloff, Craig Wright, and the gang there at Mike's Food Town. And then LB, Troy, Nicole, and the gang at Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen will offer a value meal. So they are going to call it second down now. They'll have to move the chains back to where it was.
No automatic.
Because it was second down and 16. And we'll see if we get an official call by the official. I don't think you can say official call by the official.
Official call.
We'll get the verdict.
It's officially an official call.
So now they're trying to figure out where the ball was spotted.
They've had some difficulty with the calls this year.
So now they need to so they put the one official did a good job. He stayed on the spot, and you could actually see that.
Kerry Brett.
So now it's going to be second down and 5 yards to go. So that's correct. But that's, Dave, that's only a 10-yard penalty.
Second down.
It should have been a 15-yard penalty.
It was, yeah.
So it'd be second down and 1. Oh, well. Palmer back to pass, looking to his right side, has a receiver, and he's going to be hit immediately. He'll get down to almost the 6, near first down yardage. It'll be third down.
And Tavin Fales chops him off, doesn't let him get any extra yardage on that. You know they're threatening. Beaver's holding. 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Big offensive opportunity for the San Juan Broncos, facing that 3rd and short. 3rd and a long one. Bowering split to the left. That's Palmer now under center. Palmer hands off to big number 44, and he's going to get a first down. Call it a touchdown. 6-yard run for number 44.
The cannonball.
Bronze Eldridge.
Tell you what, he shot out of there, and there was no stopping him. He's a big boy. Got a lot of momentum.
So that's officially, how long was that, Dave? 10 yards?
That was 7 yards.
7 yards. So 7-yard run for Eldridge. And with 9 minutes left, the Broncos finally on the board. And back to kick. Kick is up and
no good.
And it's in. So we're at 17-7 when we come back after this 30-second break.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Scott Langford, David Howard back on the Beaver Sports Network. And as we mentioned, San Juan down 17-0. And they take the ball with 11:45 left in the second quarter. And it takes them exactly 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And a little more than that, actually. 1:45 seconds. And with 9 minutes left in the half, it's 17-7 after the 7-yard run by Bronze Eldridge.
Yeah, they get right back in it fast. It's a 10-point game now.
It's now kickoff once again by Mitchell. He kicked the extra point. Mitchell with a kick deep down the middle, to be taken by Young at the 10-yard line. Young goes to the right side, follows a blocker. He's going to break a flag. There's going to be a flag on the play.
Well, there are flags everywhere.
Yeah. So see what happens with that one. He's going to move it down. And I'm guessing that one, typically is against the Beavers. It's almost the only call you can make from that position.
Just about, yep.
Yeah, block below the waist by Beaver. So it's a block below the waist on the Beavers. See if the official finishes this call. And he doesn't. So It'll go 10 yards back from that spot, so the Beavers will start on their own about the 23-yard line. So now the Beavers look to recapture some momentum. San Juan with a beautiful drive in under 2 minutes. Go the length of the field at 17-7. Beavers with a 10-point advantage. Roberts rolls to his left, pitches out to Hutchings. Hutchings falls a blocker by Smith. Nice juke by Hutchings. And there's going to be a foul, and there's going to be another holding call.
Takes the pitch out. Penalty marker down.
Yeah. So. Hutchings had a good run going. He got about 7 yards before the hold occurred. Smith trying to help him out and violated the hold area. You could almost call a hold on every play.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot.
So that's 20 yards in penalties, and the Beavers shooting themselves in the foot on this one. And it was interesting, you know, Hutchings did a really nice job of setting the block up. You know,
yes.
He juked inside, so the Bronco actually stepped in and then went outside, but he gets called for the hold. So it'll be first down and 16 now. Beavers with a little more yardage to make up. Might be a passing situation. Young and Fail split to the right side. And it's a handoff to Smith up the middle. Smith with a big hole takes a block from Young, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second and long.
Yeah, Smith looked like he was going to get away, but Eldridge comes up and trips him up. Stops him short.
So second down, 9 yards to go, 8:25. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast on the Beaver Sports Network. We enjoy bringing it to you. Again, you can watch it live on playback on Local 10 TV and also on YouTube. Roberts under center. Fakes a handoff, and he takes it himself. He's going to go into the secondary, go down near first down yardage. It'll be third and very short. The Beavers have been very effective on offense.
Yeah, they have, and they've moved the ball very well tonight. And even despite that big line of the Broncos, the Beavers' offensive line has been blocking very well. And you know, Roberts out there again, close to a first down.
So the Beavers with a big third down and 1, and it's one of those with. The Beavers have had good success up the middle. Roberts under center, switches side with Bergstrom. And a 5-second count coming. Gets a handoff. Going to go to Smith. Smith, first down yardage and more as he goes forward over the Broncos linebackers.
Smith needs 1. He gets 4 or 5. And that's good enough for the first down.
Well, and the Beavers chew up the clock a little bit also. The clock's running with 7:23 left. And Dave, already this drive has taken more time than it took San Juan to go 80 yards.
Yeah, San Juan made a quick, had a couple of big pass plays. They got it down there quick. Get that 7 points on the board. So 17-7 now with 7 minutes to go.
Young and Fels split left. It's a handoff up the middle to Smith. Smith's going to get, not much, a little bit. Call it 2 or 3. It'll be second down.
Okay, I'll call it 2. 3. If he keeps moving, I'll give him 4.
Just 3. It looked like 2, and then it moved to 3. And
just inching along.
I think the officials' clinic this year said, let's mess with the radio guys.
And, you know, I talked to the flag or the poll people after last game, and I said, you know, couldn't you just move the change just a little more?
Oh, there was a flash of lightning, Dave. Handoff up the middle again. Hutchings this time. Falls a blocker. He's got first down yardage and more. And that's just great blocking and great running by the Beavers.
Well, that's what you call, clearing the lane. And he had some great blockers, as you called it, Scott, and he just followed them all right up. He didn't even get touched till he crossed the first down marker. Gets 12 yards out of it.
Dylan Smith throws a block downfield that gives an extra 3 or 4 yards. And the Beavers knocking on the door of the San Juan Broncos territory as they're at their own 48-yard line. 6 minutes and counting left in the second quarter. Hand off to Hutchings. Hutchings picks his way forward. He's going to get a good yardage on first down, and he gets stacked up, but not until he gets about 7, Dave. Second and short for Beaver.
Yeah, there again, he would have had 3, but they were tackling the ball instead of him, so he took the extra yardage as they tried to strip him of the ball, and he's happy to have it.
Officially a gain of 6. That one went back a yard. We don't know.
You never know which way the wind's going to blow that chain.
And the Beavers with that second down and 4. And Coach Steve Hutchings changes the call from the sideline. Blitz coming. Handoff up the middle to Smith. Smith is going to get 3 or 4 more yards, bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, as you can see, the Broncos inching up for that blitz, and Beaver gets out of it with a 2-yard gain. Well, we'll call it a 1-yard gain now.
With 3rd and 3, Riley Myrick, the junior, comes out. Big number 53. Easton Lee comes in, the senior for San Juan. Handoff to Fales. Fales hit in the backfield, and he's not going to get anything. He'll lose a yard on the play. Just great coverage by San Juan. And now the Beavers with a big decision on 4th down and 4.
Now there was your bronze bowling ball Eldridge again, and he disrupted everything in the back, and Brendan Hutchings had nowhere to go. Was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it looked like it was going to be a loss.
Now Matthew Roberts will punt for the Beavers. And a flag on the play, and they'll call a sideline warning.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was more the official in the side judge's ear, I'm guessing.
The coach in the side judge's ear?
Uh-huh. Oh, the coach, sorry.
Explain this to me. Explain this to me. Coach Steve Hutchings wants an explanation for that one.
And they're going to call the...
What was it I said? Was it the one about your mother, or what was it?
Coaching staff not happy about that one. Matthew Roberts back to punt for Beaver. And 2 of the San Juan Broncos back. Snap is back. Great snap. And Roberts takes his time. Coffin corner kick's going to go down. And just barely go in the end zone.
Oh.
Almost a beautiful play. It'll be
Almost.
20-yard line for San Juan.
Almost. Yeah.
So San Juan holds the Beavers on that possession. They got a little momentum here, Dave. They're starting on their own 20-yard line. They've got 4:13 left in the half. And they get the ball to start the 3rd.
Yeah, so Beavers got a hold. They got to have a big hold here.
Lopez split right, 2 receivers left, and the spread formation, empty backfield. And the defense shuffles. Palmer with a quick pass out on the right side. It's got some good yardage and breaks a tackle. Good thing someone was pursuing. That would have been big yardage, except for Braxton Wilson.
Braxton Wilson comes up with a big tackle out there on that outside, because he might have found pay dirt in the end zone.
16 yards on the reception. And I didn't see who the player received it, Dave. Help me out on that one.
It was 27 Max Morley.
27 Morley with the reception. And so the clock continued to run now under 4 minutes of play. Lopez right, 2 receivers left. 3 right, 2 left. And now Eldridge, and it's going to be Palmer with the quarterback keeper, and he's going to get hit in the middle, and he'll go down.
Number 7, Peyton Palmer.
Yeah, Smith all over him. Gets help from Branson Blackburn.
So Branson Blackburn, and the clock continues to run. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball's on the San Juan 38-yard line. San Juan with a 2nd and 8. 3 receivers right, 2 left. And it's Eldridge in motion. He gets the ball handoff. He's going to go through, pick ahead, first down yardage and more. And Trey Young with the tackle.
Wow, the Mosquito gets the ball on the cannonball, and he does a good job doing it as he brings him down. A touchdown saving tackle there by Trey Young.
All the way down inside the Beaver territory. The 45-yard line will be 1st and 10. Clock running with 3:15 left in the half. And San Juan changing things up just a little bit.
Yeah, they're making it tough for the Beavers.
So again, 2 receivers right, 1 in the backfield. Palmer with a handoff to number 2. That's Laws. Laws doesn't get much. He'll get about 3 on the play.
Grant Laws brought down by Branson Blackburn and Beecham.
Well, now it moves up to about 3. So a gain of 1 on the spot. 2nd down and 7. 2:29 left in the half.
Officials gain of 1.
Palmer with a quick pass on the right side to That's Morley. Morley's going to get 3 or 4. Good pursuit. That one had the makings of a big play, and the clock runs.
Yeah, Tice Radden and Gideon White out there to meet him.
So you can see the Beaver coaching staff calling the defensive alignment. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. (17-7) our score, under 2 minutes left. San Juan driving to end this first half of play. Palmer back to pass, and the pass is away. Deep, it's going to be, received. Beautiful catch again, but this one I believe by Bowering, number 10.
Yep, it was Bowering, and threw up a prayer, and it was answered. Brendan Hutchings tried to swat it down, but couldn't get to it, and Bowering reeled it in. And this is what you talked about, Scott. San Juan, always an exciting team to play because they're always in there knocking on the door.
So Palmer now on the 12 inside the red zone. And the motion is Law. Palmer back to pass, looking in the corner, and it's going to be wide open, caught, touchdown Eldridge.
Franz Eldridge for a 12-yard touchdown.
For a 12-yard touchdown pass, so 122. You know, that drive, the San Juan Broncos have figured out something, is that one only took a little under 3 minutes to go 80 yards, so both Bronco drives 80 yards.
No, they moved it fast. Put some big pass plays, and they ate up that real estate pretty quick.
17-13. That one's going to hit the crossbar and go back. No good. So the score stays 17-13. 30-second break. We'll be back with the end of the first half.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Scott Langford, David Howard, the San Juan Broncos with all the momentum right now as they've now scored 13 unanswered, Dave. It was 17-0, now it's 17-13. The Beavers have a minute 22 to add to their total.
Well, it's always an exciting game when the Beavers and the Broncos get together, and this one has not proved any different than the others as the Broncos are right back in it.
Here's a kick deep on the ground. It's going to be on the ground, onside kick. And the Beavers are going to recover. And that was fortunate. And I believe, so Peyton Radden recovers that one. The Beavers have good field position. And I'm not sure that was designed or not, but the Beavers with good field position with a minute 20, that really helps.
That was a dangerous call there. As San Juan showed how quick they could score. If they got the ball right there, they'd be threatening again.
So the Beavers start on their own 46-yard line. They've got a minute 21 left. And in the backfield, Smith, Young, and Hutchings. Fails, will move to the right side, split out wide. And now the Beavers, with some confusion, will have to call a timeout. We'll take it as well, be back after 30 seconds.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Scott Langford, David Howard, just at the end of the first half action. It's 1:21. The Beavers had to take a timeout, and the coaching staff not happy about it as there was some confusion on the play. And receivers moving right and left and running backs, and the Beavers forced to call that timeout.
Yeah, just got to get some regrouping there.
Roberts back to pass, under pressure. And there's a face mask, so this play will go forward regardless. And Roberts is going to go up for about 8 yards, and they'll tack another 15 on that one.
Well, I think that's probably a 5-yard variety. I don't know.
He gave it a face mask.
Did he give it a full personal foul face mask?
I'm not sure he said a face mask. No, just 5 yards.
Just 5 yard, and they got 8 out of it, so they'll probably decline it, I would assume.
No, they'll get an extra 5.
Will they get it on top?
Yeah, they get a 5 tacked on. And we'll see if they call a personal foul. Here it comes.
5-yard face mask
5
on the defense,
so you're
tacked
right.
on
so
the end of the
it'll be a
run.
13-yard play as he gets 8 on the run.
Where we at?
And 5 on the penalty.
So a first down, as you mentioned. And it's kind of interesting. That one zipped Roberts' head around. And 1:14 left in the first half of play. Broncos move some people out to cover the pass. That'll be Roberts in the shotgun. And Bergstrom in the backfield with Roberts. This will give Roberts a little bit of extra time. Snap is back. Pass is away. Going to be almost intended off the hands of the receiver and would have been near the 20-yard line. It'll be second down.
Boy, it was just a little bit behind Blackburn, and he got his hands on it, but just couldn't bring it in. That would have been a great connection there.
Blackburn comes up limping a bit on the play. Definitely passing situation for the rest of the half with the time short. It'll be second down and 10. The ball's at the 43-yard line. Beavers trying to add to their lead. They've got a lead of 4, and there's going to be a flag on the play.
False start.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they say.
False start on the offense.
Yep. That's the call.
You know, Dave, since the penalty started, the Beavers have struggled, and they played pretty much penalty-free that first, probably 12 minutes, and then the last 5 have been very difficult.
Well, it's been an Achilles heel for them all season. They've had some games where they've had up 135 yards in penalties, and it makes it tough.
Second down, 15 yards to go. Roberts hands off to Hutchings. Hutchings gets hit right in the backfield. No gain on the play. It'll be third and long.
Yeah, Brendan Hutchings didn't have a chance to even get started on that one.
And Beavers will call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second and be back with the end of this quarter after this.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Scott Langford, David Howard. It's third down and 14. The Beavers have 57.1 seconds, and a couple penalties have cost them as they're trying to move quickly down the field.
Yeah, they've stalled this drive. Didn't have much time to begin with. Only had a minute, and just over a minute, and they've kind of stalled it with the little trouble here of penalties. So 57 seconds, and they got to get it for 47 yards. Going to have some big plays.
Third down and 14 yards to go, and it'll be Roberts in the shotgun, and Bergstrom in the backfield with him. Hutchings split left, and Fell split to the left also. Bergstrom in motion.
You're going to send him back the other way. So never mind, I didn't mean that. Come block for me.
Back pass. Roberts under pressure. Breaks to the right. Has the receiver on the sideline. We'll see if it's caught or not.
It's out of bounds on the track.
Out of bounds. It'll be fourth down, so 50.7 seconds left. The Beavers in punting situation. And the punt team comes on the field.
Ooh, we might end up with a lightning delay here.
I know,
Scott.
that's what I'm scared of. So you've seen a couple bolts of lightning coming from that south skyline.
Matthew Roberts, punt for Beaver.
So Roberts will be punting from about his own 40-yard line. Snap is back, good snap. Kick is up, and it's away, and it's in the corner. Going to go out of bounds.
Perfect.
Down near about the 15-yard line. Great punt by Roberts.
Great punt. You're going to mark it at the 8, 7, 6, 10, 11, 12.
12-yard line. Good spot by the official, so about the 12-yard line. He was excited to spot that.
Yes, he was.
So 44 seconds left in the half, and San Juan has a chance. It's the 12th drive of the game.
Well, a couple of those big pass plays that they had, and they could be knocking at the door again.
So the San Juan Broncos, we'll see if they just let this one go or if they try to do something. It looks like they're going to try. They got two receivers left, two right. Palmer under center. Palmer back to pass, hands off up the middle. This one's to Eldridge. And now, see, that's going to be head-to-head contact, but no call on that one. Trace and Jack. And there'll be a timeout on San Juan. Now, that's one of those plays where the player's there and Jack lowers his head. They don't call it, and I'm not sure you can, but they have been calling it in other games.
It's kind of funny because, you know, you could just about call that all the time.
You almost could. I remember when Jax Jones would run the ball. He got flags before the rule was in effect.
Yes, he did.
So
timeout, San Juan.
We've got 35.8 seconds left. The ball is on it's about the 15-yard line. And we'll see. At halftime, we'll try to get you some of the Beaver dance team, the B-Steps, and the cheerleaders in the school song, and a few things more. We got stats and a scoring summary all coming up on the Beaver Family Dental halftime. It'll be second down, 7 yards to go, 35.8 seconds. I think San Juan still has 2 timeouts. So in the backfield, it'll be Jack with Palmer. Palmer with a low snap, pass on the right side. And the receiver's going to have a big lane. He's going to go on the sideline. He's going to be tripped up. And who's that player?
That was Branson Blackburn. Makes a dive, catches his shoestring, pulls his cleat off, and gets a touchdown-saving tackle.
So all the way down all the way right to midfield. Clock will start. 25 seconds and counting. Palmer will spike it. 24.1 seconds left. So the Beaver fans hollering for a hold. I couldn't see it. I mean, I couldn't look for it either, but.
Yeah, it was on that far side.
The penalties I'm not sure if you can pull up the penalties, the numbers of penalties.
No, can't.
So at halftime, we'll try to get those. Second down, 10 yards to go. 24.1 seconds left in the half. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Not 2 left, 2 right. Palmer back to pass, only to his right. A little bit of pressure, and he gets hit as he throws. The ball's up in the air, and beautiful catch by Lopez again. And Lopez just out-muscles the defensive back. It's in the red zone for San Juan.
Well, Lopez, a magician. He's got some sticky finger hands there. He must have had wingers before he came. Because that kid pulls some amazing catches out of the air.
Timeout, San Juan. We'll take it as well. 15 seconds left when we come back.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Scott Langford, David Howard. There's 15 seconds left in the half. San Juan, as we mentioned, they had 44 to start this drive at their own 12. And now with 15 seconds left, they're on the Beaver 17-yard line. Beavers have to stiffen up right now, but San Juan with their passing game all over the Beavers. Trips left and 1 receiver to the right. The receiver right is Laws. Palmer back to pass, rolling to his left. Palmer with all kinds of time, and it's going to be caught out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Another first down and goal. 8.4 seconds left.
And Bronze Eldridge again with a great catch, and he's really punished the Beavers tonight. He gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, Eldridge has been a big force for San Juan with both the running and the passing. He gets out of bounds. San Juan has time. I think they're out of timeouts. The Beavers after leading 17-13. Since then, it's been San Juan. Lopez split right. Palmer in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Palmer takes on the run, looking right. Throws a pass inside. Going to be caught by Lopez again. Touchdown, San Juan.
That was a great play, and Palmer makes a perfect pass right to the chest of Lopez, and he gets the TD.
So it's going to be 7-8. For how many yards, Dave? 5? 4. 4 yards. And San Juan takes the lead. They're up 2. This will move it to 3. Mitchell. This kick is up, low, but I believe it goes through. It's 2017 San Juan.
Still got 3.8 seconds, so they very wisely managed that time and did a great job. Well, moving it down the field. That's the Bronco team we knew existed, and you can't ever count them out.
Well, Dave, if we take a look at this, the Broncos have gone on their scoring drives. They've gone 80 yards in under 3 minutes. Then they went 80 yards again in 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And then they went 88 yards in 41 seconds.
That's pretty impressive. Who needs a 2-minute drill?
Mitchell with the kickoff for the Broncos. Mitchell with a squib kick, going to be taken by Young. Young on the right side. Follows his blockers, moves up. Has a nice lane. Young on the left side has a lane. Oh, and that'll do it for the half, but a beautiful kickoff return for Trey Young.
Yeah, as he takes it from the 20 to the 50. One man to beat, and he could have found the end zone, but couldn't quite get there.
So we'll take a break on the Beaver Family Dental halftime, and we'll leave the cameras on, and you can watch and listen to the Beaver High School B-Steps.
The BHS drill team will perform. They're under the direction of Amy Barney and Kelsey Marshall. The Beaver B-Steps, good job, girls. Excellent. Under the direction of Amy Barney and Kelsey Marshall. The BHS B-Steps. If everyone will please rise, the BHS cheer team will lead us in the school song. The BHS cheer team. Good job, girls. Under the direction of Kiera Moss and Kim Oakton. We have some halftime scores to pass along. Desert Hills 10, Pineview 7. Hurricane 28, Dixie 7. Delta 14, Manti 14.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the good neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
Scott Langford, David Howard. It's the Beaver Family Dental halftime. And Dave, you know, this game started off all Beaver, and in that first quarter, the Beavers marched down the field. Well, they started on the San Juan 43 after that great return by Trey Young, but they marched down the field and kicked a 27-yard field goal by Keaton Fells. And then San Juan was forced to punt. Beaver threw an interception. San Juan punted again, and then it was that 22-yard pass from Roberts to Fells that made it 10-0 at the 16.4 second mark of the first quarter play.
Well, the Beavers came out strong, came out hard, and it looked like they were just going to take off with this game. And, you know, but we said right away that you can't count San Juan out. Even though it looked like the Beavers were running away with it and owned the line of scrimmage on both sides, you know, they still they got a great start.
Then after an interception by Matthew Roberts, the Beavers start on the San Juan 22, and in 7 seconds, the Beavers with a 16-yard run by Dylan Smith. The Beavers really have control of the game at 17-0, and that one's at the 11:45 mark. So just starting the second quarter action, but that second quarter was owned by the San Juan Broncos, and that 7-second drive by the Beavers kind of was foreshadowing of what was to come.
Well, about 5 minutes of the game was owned by the San Juan Broncos, and that's all they needed to take the lead.
But it all started at the 9-minute mark as the San Juan Broncos went in under 3 minutes.
Sorry, I got ahead of you.
3 minutes, went 80 yards. They start from the 20, 80 yards for the touchdown. That was capped off by an Eldridge touchdown. Beavers were forced to punt, and then a 12-yard run, another 80-yard drive, this one in a very short time as well, under 3 minutes. And they go 80 yards, capped off with a 12-yard run by Eldridge. And then to end the half, they get the ball with 44 seconds left on their own 12. And they go the length of the field. And capped off with the touchdown to Lopez for 4 yards. 2017 halftime. 44
seconds to go 88 yards is really impressive, and it shows you what type of athletes they have on that team and the attitude they have. You know, they're never say die team, and you see it right there, down to the last second. Don't count them out because they're coming at you.
Well, we talked about it early on when it was 17-0. Said be careful. San Juan's very, very explosive, and they showed just how explosive. Now let's take a look at some team stats, Dave. This is the Beaver Family Dental, and who better to do the Beaver Family Dental stats than Dr. Dave?
Whoa, there we go. All right, so both teams, it's pretty even with first downs. Both teams have had some great plays. San Juan with some big pass plays have, ate up some real estate there on the football field. Beavers with 116 yards rushing, and San Juan with 44. Beavers with 120 yards 35 yards in passing. San Juan with 260.
Yeah, and that's really the big difference in the game have been those three big drives by San Juan. and they chewed up the real estate with their passing game.
Well, you know, you got Lopez out there. He's got the sticky fingers tonight, and he's pulled down some amazing catches that just quite impressive. You know, you see those types of catches in the pros sometimes, but he's pulled some of those out of his hat and really made a big difference on San Juan's drives.
Well, he's made the adjustments on the ball. So San Juan with 300 yards in the first half on the Beavers. And, you know, I didn't keep quarter stats, but I'll bet they didn't have 50 yards in the first quarter, and then I'll bet they had 260 in that second.
I'd have to agree with you on that, as Beaver had the hot start. San Juan finished strong.
So it'll be the Beavers back on the field. We'll take a short break and be back with second half action after this.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
Scott Langford, David Howard, and it's the Beaver Family Dental halftime. And Dave, let's talk a little bit about Beaver Family Dental, and we do appreciate them. We are going to try to get a little bit of, have Scott McDonald grab Abby and have her come over. She's aware. And so, but let's talk a little bit about Beaver Family Dental while we get a look at Abby Albrecht and the dangers of the contact sport of cheerleading.
Let's talk about Beaver Family. What is your favorite thing about Beaver Family Dental? Besides me.
Well, you are the favorite thing, you know.
I know.
So we'll just really quickly while we wait here. This is Abby Albrecht, and she's a Beaver High School senior, and you can see her right eye. That's not eyeshadow, folks. She took a little elbow, and who says that cheerleading is not a contact sport?
Oh, we know it's a dangerous sport. They've had fractured zygomatic processes and everything else before in the past, so.
Well, last year we had concussions and all kinds of stuff, but we hope Abby's eye heals up and then she can use her normal eyeshadow after this. Anyway, my favorite thing about Beaver Family Dental actually has to be the personnel. You know, you and your assistants, and above that is probably just you actually care about my teeth.
You know what? I actually care about you. You know, I care about other people too. But
you do?
I stretch
It's not
myself.
just me.
I stretch myself to care about you. Just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
No, I care. I care about you, Scott. But you're right. I do have. I'm blessed. I have great people. You know, great people to work with, and that is a blessing, and we appreciate all. And we have great patients, and it just makes it. You know, it makes the world. So we love seeing our patients and love taking care of them, and that's what we do best.
That's Beaver Family Dental, and you can give them a call at 438-2931. That's 438-2931. It's third quarter action here at Beaver High School. The Beavers score 17 straight. San Juan tax 20 of their own, and they'll have the ball to start this quarter. And for the Beavers, Dave, the keys to second half. And actually, if you didn't hear the pregame interview, but Coach Steve Hutchings said the key to this one's going to be our defense, trying to stop their offense because it's powerful.
Well,
and he called that one.
He must have seen something because he called it perfectly, and that's going to be the remaining key.
Really quick, let's cover some scores. It's Layton Christian 32, ALA 0, Millard 0, Sudham Academy 7. with just a little bit left in the second quarter. 21-0 Grand down to Enterprise, and Parowan 10, North Fair 0. That one's at the half. And of course, it's 20-17 here, and it's the San Juan Broncos who will take the ball. And they've got a big return going. He breaks into the secondary, and it'll be Branson Blackburn trying to make a tackle. He's not going to do it, and it's going to be San Juan running the opening kickoff of the second half back for the touchdown.
Well, and I was surprised they let that go because there's a big block in the back there on the 25-yard line. But it sprung him to that outside, and he took it the rest of the way.
So Morley, I believe, with the touchdown.
Morley.
And that's a big one, Dave.
That's as big as it gets right there.
How many yards was that?
That was 92 yards.
92 yards.
92 yards, and he took it to the house. And, you know, after finishing strong in the second half, they come out like that. That's tough.
And the kick is blocked the line of scrimmage. That one will be no good. So the only chink in the armor for the San Juan Broncos is a couple extra points. And so the Broncos go up 26-17. That's a 2-score game, so make it 26 in a row for San Juan. Now the Beavers look to regroup, and this high-powered Bronco offense comes back out to kick off. It'll be Mitchell to kick off for San Juan. We see some lightning. It's a little bit frightening.
It is a little.
Last year, the Beavers defeated the Broncos 32-7 down in San Juan. So a little bit of a grudge match coming. And a kickoff, different kickoff for this one. It's not Mitchell. This one's going to be number 50 for San Juan. And number 50 is Chase Palmer. Kickoff's taken right at about the 10-yard line. Call it the 11. It's going to be Hutchings. Hutchings dives, breaks one tackle, tries to break another, but the pursuit catches up with him.
Number 12, Brennan Hutchings, returns the kickoff for Beaver.
So the Beavers will start on their own 20, call it the 25, knows the ball right on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Hutchings fighting for everything he can get on that.
Now it's going to be important that the Beavers establish some momentum in this third quarter. They're down by 9. Roberts and the gang comes up. Young and Fell split to the left. Smith and Hutchings in the backfield. Fakes a handoff. Roberts is going to get hit, and the ball's loose on the field. It's going to be picked up by the Beavers, and Roberts with no chance on that one.
No, they're lucky to maintain possession of the ball on that one. That was a mad scramble from the start.
Oh, that was the blind side.
Loss of 10 yards.
Bergstrom in, Young comes out, and that's a big loss on the play on the fumble. And you can't blame Roberts for that, but a loss of 12. That'll go against his rushing stats, which is unfortunate. And Roberts back under center. This time hands off to Smith. Smith up the middle. And he's going to get 4 or 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and long for Beaver. Definite passing down. It'll be 3rd down, 15 yards to go. In comes Trey Young, out Bergstrom. So a receiver set for the Beaver offense. And the Beavers going to have to find some. The difference, Palmer's had a lot more time than Roberts has had so far, even in the first quarter when the Beavers were dominating. Roberts back to pass, good protection, and a screen pass is going to be intercepted, almost intercepted.
Screen pass almost picked off by.
And number 53 almost Easton Lee just jumped up and grabbed it. It'll be 4th down and 15, punt formation for the Beavers.
Well, not a good series for the Beavers, especially after coming off with letting San Juan run it all the way back. It's kind of an unfortunate turnaround for the Beavers as they started really strong and have kind of gotten themselves in a hole now.
So Matthew Roberts back to kick. Gets a good punt off. It's a high kick on this left side, taken at the 38-yard line by Bowering. Bowering escapes one tackle. And he's going to get a couple yards, but good pursuit by the special teams. He'll start on his own 42.
Yeah, that was great pursuit as Bergstrom gets in there and wraps him up quick.
Now we're going to put that at the 43. So it'll be 1st and 10. Now the Beaver defense has to respond. Another shot of lightning right above the mountains above town. Too many more of those and you might see a late game.
Yeah.
So Palmer in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. It's going to be a handoff. Nope, Palmer keeps around the right side.
In the back.
And there's going to be a gain of about 5 yards on the play.
Matthew Roberts in there. Looked like he was going to make the play, but gets taken down from behind, and they pick up 5 yards on it.
If we could have the ref turn his mic off. Thank you.
He says it's not me. So once again, we'll have to just turn that volume off on the mic. Handoff up the middle. No, not a big gain on the play.
Not a big game. Gideon White in there and Beecham as well.
I don't know, that might shut you down too, Chad. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Kick off the left side. Oh, hit in the backfield. That one's not going to go for a 1st down. There's going to be a flag on the play. I believe the Beavers will back them up, because that would have been 4th down.
Yeah, that he didn't get. He got back to the line of scrimmage, so they may decline it and force a 4th down.
Someone's down on the right side over there. One of the Beaver players on the ground.
Looks like Hutchings.
Looks like Hutchings. That'd be a big blow for the Beavers. Hutchings a little wobbly. You can see he's struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, he's in another world right now. The refs haven't paid attention to him. If they notice that, he'll be off.
And I'm not sure.
Was that a clip? What was that?
I didn't see it. I was watching Hutchings on that right side. I'm not sure anybody knows that he was slow getting up. They were focused on the penalty.
He's still not right.
He's walking okay. So it'll be 3rd down now and about 20 yards to go. Hutchings will keep an eye on him. 3rd down and 20. Palmer in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 2 left. That should be offsides. Palmer under pressure, steps up, pass intended, but there's Hutchings with the knockdown. So Brendan Hutchings comes up big on that one. It'll be 4th and long.
Yeah, he's okay.
That's kind of funny.
He batted it away. He's okay.
So it'll be the punt return team. It's Young and Roberts back for the Beavers.
The Beavers finally get a much-needed stop as San Juan's pass plays has burned them for a quarter now. They finally stop that one and get a chance to get the ball back.
8:47 left in the 3rd. The punt's a very short punt. Short and high. Fair catch called for by Young. And they'll be down at the 40-yard line where Beaver will start on their own 40. 1st and 10.
So Young wisely doesn't give us the Pepto-Bismol catch. He calls it fair.
There have been some gutsy punt receptions in this one.
You know, Young and Roberts have both had one.
You know, Dave, the Beaver running game has been pretty effective in this game, but the passing game has really struggled, mainly because Roberts has had no time to pass.
No, they've been in the backfield pressuring him a lot, and you're right. He's having a hard time getting set. Trying to fix the mic now. Can't figure out why it won't work. They don't know Scott shut it off.
Yeah, they don't know that the volume's all the way down. You can try to turn it back up if you want. Not that one. To the left. The red one. Yeah. Okay, they start the clock now. Excuse me, they said to get going. It's 8:40 left in the 3rd. Now the Beavers with some, they've got to establish momentum on this drive. It's been all San Juan for the last quarter and a half. And now the Beavers with a chance to reestablish the momentum. 2 receivers right, that's Young, and fails. Hand up in the middle of Smith. Smith with a big hole, and he's going to get a 1st down yardage, 11 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, Smith with a great run. That time they bid on that outside pitch, and he handed off the right tackle to Smith, and Smith pounds it forward for a big first down.
Yeah, that dive's been open all night long as the San Juan Broncos clamping down on the receivers and maybe being too aggressive on the pass rush.
Were that time.
So inside Bronco territory at the 49-yard line, Matthew Roberts. Takes the snap, hands off, keeps himself. He's going to break down into eight or 9 yards on the play. It'll be a good gain on first down, and that time the dive not open.
No, that dive not open. And Matthew Roberts hung on to it until he saw them tackle Smith, and then he pulled it back out and took off with it. He's a shifty little guy.
That's a great pull by Roberts. 2nd down and 1, so a gain of 9 on first down.
Did you get yourself
to the right as fails. Hand off up the middle to Smith. Smith's going to get the first down. And now they might call third down.
Snyder's not feeling good again.
Is he out? So it'll be third down and inches for Beaver.
3rd and 2 inches? That's about as close as you can get without getting a first down.
Yeah, it's very close. So the Beavers, that 3rd down and 1, might see a quarterback sneak here. And Roberts has the first down easily. Ooh, he gets hit hard.
Ouch.
Down
he
low.
went at his knees that time.
Roberts up and moving. 1st down and 10 for the Beavers. 26-17, down by 9, 6:59 and counting in the 3rd quarter of play. We'll keep track of a couple scores for you. Young out, Bergstrom in. Roberts back to pass. Pass on the right side, intended for fails, no good.
Said he was out of bounds. He did catch it, but said he was out of bounds.
So that'll be 3rd down. Is that 2nd and 10? 2nd and 10. And that tightrope walking and fails this time. A little bit out of bounds. That's twice. And you got to credit the San Juan defense because they're draped all over him.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on there and making it very difficult. Nothing easy tonight.
Roberts with the pitch out to Hutchings. Hutchings around the left side. Cuts in. And not much there.
Ball's out.
And they're going to call the 2nd down. I was going to say that was easily, the ball was down.
Yeah, I was going to say if they give that away, that's...
He's going to call it a recovery, though, but it was not a fumble. Hutchings was down on the ground before that popped out.
He cut in. If he'd gone outside, Smith had a block there.
Yeah.
He might have gotten a little more.
3rd down and 8. The ball's on the 36-yard line. Probably 4-down territory for Beaver. And I bet you see Dylan Smith on this one. It's a handoff to Smith up the middle. And Smith's going to gain a couple. Not much, though. As big number 32 for the Broncos. Jack with the tackle. 4th down and about 6 or 7.
Jack with the tackle and Smith a couple of yards. So what's your call on 4th down here, Scott?
You got to go for the pass play. So this is, obvious passing down with 4th and 8. Roberts does a good job. I like Branson Blackburn or Hutchings out of the backfield, one of those two. The problem is a long developing play. Roberts back to pass, has a back out of the backfield, only it's Young. Oh, Young's drilled and taken out of bounds. Short of the first down, it'll be ball over to the Broncos.
Well, it was a good completion, but yeah, Young was drilled hard as soon as he caught it, and great defense there by San Juan to collapse on that. As Young had the ball about 4 yards short of the first down marker, didn't get an inch after the catch.
So the wind's starting to whip through the stadium. It's even coming into the booth, which is odd. And the San Juan Broncos will start on their own 30-yard line. 1st down and 10. It's 26-17. Handoff up the middle. This one, Eldridge. Eldridge barrels forward for about 8. He'll be 2nd.
Yeah, Eldridge barrels, as you call it. He's the bowler. He's the cannonball, and that takes Gideon White to bring him down.
So it'll be 2nd down and 2 yards to go. Ball's now at the 38-yard line. And San Juan content to run a bit. Got Fales, safety is Young, and Hutching at the corner position on the right side. It's handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a first down carry for the Broncos.
Oh, and he hits hard. He was a downhill runner.
Yeah, number 32, that's Jack. And Jack a little slow getting up. Limping a little bit. He comes off the field. He is running under his own power. That's good news. So it's 1st and 10 for the Broncos at the 43-yard line. 4:46 left in the third. Bowering split to the right. 3 men in the backfield this time. And it's a handoff to the last one. That's going to be, I think it's Jack or Morley. It's going to be Morley with about a 5-6 yard run. It'll be 2nd and short.
Morley.
So 4:21 left. Just a reminder, Dave, tell us about the players of the game. Give us
players
one
of the
this
game.
time.
Mike's Food Town offered DiGiorno Pizza, that player of the game, and Dairy Queen of Beaver offered a value meal to a player of the game for the Beavers tonight.
Back to passes, Palmer. Palmer looking to his left. Has the receiver down, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 21. Oh, that's probably 27. I can't see a number on that player, Dave.
21. You got it right the first time.
21. Well, there's no 21 on their roster, so we don't know who it is.
Maybe the 7's rolled up because it's sure in the shape of a 1.
It certainly is. If it's 27, it's Max Morley.
There's a 21 on the line right there, tight end.
And it looks like the Beavers are going to jump. They're going to call it defensive.
That'll be a first down.
Oh no, the other judge is calling an offensive.
He's calling it false start.
And the guy on this side is going to try to overrule.
Dead ball, offsides on the defense.
Yeah, the guy
5
on the
yards.
offside's called. I didn't see anybody from San Juan move. I only saw the Beavers.
Well, I saw
cross
3
that
Beavers
boundary.
jump across. That's what I saw. Now, if there was a San Juan guy that drew him across, I don't know.
So the first down and 10, the easy way. Palmer back to pass, looking to his right. Stumbles under heavy pressure, hit as he throws. The ball's loose. This one will be intercepted by Matthew Roberts.
Matthew Roberts with his 2nd interception of the game, and that time he made the play on the ball. Cut in front. They both fall to the ground with their hands on it. Matthew rolls over and wrestles the ball away to gain possession.
So the Beavers make a break of their own, I should say, and they have the ball. It'll be on the San Juan Bronco 20-yard line. 19th possession of the game. 3:54 left in the third. See if we got some score updates on the Deseret News site. And we'll get them here in just a second. Roberts hands off up the middle. Smith with a nice job getting some good extra yardage. It'll be 2nd.
And Smith gets 5 out of it at the first down, so they'll have 2nd and a half to go.
2nd down, 5 yards to go now. Young in, Bergstrom out. The Beavers having success with the run game and not much with the pass tonight against this speedy San Juan team. Roberts hands off to Smith. Smith tackled in the backfield. He might lose. He might get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Roberts didn't want to let go of it. He could see it collapsing. He was trying to pull it back and just couldn't. Smith wasn't going to let go. He couldn't get it back.
A few inches on the play. And it looks like there's a San Juan player who's trying to fix his shoe, actually. And
Officials timeout.
They got the shoe fixed. That's number 20. Sui for San Juan.
Sui?
Yep. That's the Scott McDonald San Juan Bronco pronunciation guide. And the Beavers don't have a lot of time. Split to the left is Fales. Roberts back to pass under heavy pressure already. Has a pass, and it's going to be tipped, intended for Blackburn, and it'll be 4th down.
Behind Blackburn and almost intercepted.
So a punt formation, and Roberts under heavy pressure, Dave. You know, that one he's just throwing as fast as he can get rid of it.
Well, and that's the problem, is he hadn't had time to set up and focus on the receiver and make a good pass, as San Juan's doing a great job putting pressure on there and disrupting them.
So looking at some scores, Millard Summit Academy tied at 14. Heroin 10-0 over North Summit, or excuse me.
Great punt.
Great punt, lands on the 40, takes a Beaver bounce out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's where the Beavers will start, San Juan will start in the 20th possession of the game.
So, back to San Juan. Little field position play here. As the Beavers struggling to get anything going since the first quarter, Scott. They came out just dominant and owned that line of scrimmage. Now they're just kind of falling into a funk here, and San Juan's taking the lead, and they've taken control of the game.
Well, and actually both teams have kind of stopped. I mean, the San Juan ran the opening kickoff back for a touchdown, but nothing since. Now it's San Juan's turn. Broncos with it. Handoff up the middle. Not much there, but Morley's going to make a little out of nothing, and it'll be second down and about 8.
Yes, Morley, he comes up a little limp. He heard twist his ankle a little bit.
So Morley will step off and he'll walk that off, stays on his feet. It'll be second down and a long 7. Split to the right, number 13, Barton for San Juan. And 3 backs in the backfield. And it's a pitch out to Laws. Laws on the right side, sweep to the left side. And good tackling out there.
No, that's Matthew Robertson. He took on 2 blockers, was able to shuck them both off, and chase Morley down from behind to make the tackle.
So third down and 7, a big down for both teams. But for the Beaver defense, essential. 1:32 left in this third quarter of play. Palmer takes the snap, back to pass, rolling to his left, has a curl pattern, and the receiver with a beautiful play and a good job, and it's going to be, it's Bowering, and he just runs away from Beavers and gets another 20 yards after the missed tackle.
Yeah, as the Beavers went for the ball strip instead of the tackle, and Bowering able to wrestle out of it, and fortunate for Tysh Radden to save that touchdown.
But it does take it all the way down to around the 16-yard line. Once again, the San Juan Broncos in the red zone.
48 yards.
48 yards on the reception as San Juan adds to their total. So Dave, Millard and Summit Academy tied at 14. We'll talk about that in a minute at half. Palmer, handoff up the middle. This one's going to go to Morley. That's Jack, rather. And Jack gets 5. So Summit Academy is the charter school that's focusing on athletics. And they put them in 2A, but their plan is to go up. And it reminds me of the days of Juan Diego. When the farm team is going to be, it's a little worrisome when you can recruit from the Wasatch Front without any concern. Second down, 6 yards to go.
Don't look for fairness there.
Oh, no. Palmer back to pass. He's under some pressure, gets away from it. He's going to have first down yardage. Cuts back, and he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown.
Palmer with a 13-yard run.
So Peyton Palmer, the junior quarterback. 13 yards for the TD with 16 seconds left in this third quarter of play. And that makes it very difficult for the Beavers. Mitchell back out for the extra point. And they're going to go to the strange formation where they split everything up.
The Daffy Duck formation.
The Daffy Duck. Palmer has a reception, receiver, TD. And they're going to talk about the fact that everyone's moving on the play. And it doesn't matter. That puts the score 34 for the Broncos, 17 for the Beavers. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It was a pass to
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked number 1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank number 1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard, and it's the end of the third quarter almost, but the San Juan Broncos that time, as they start on their own 35-yard line, they go 65 yards in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And, you know, the Broncos, if they score, they do it quickly.
If they score, they do it in less than 3 minutes. Or 41 seconds.
It's just hard to swallow. So it'll be kicked off by at the 40-yard line. It'll be Hutchings and Young back to receive for Beaver.
Yeah, but they can stuff the line.
26 Bergstrom and Smith are the upbacks. Now here's the kickoff by number 50, Chase Palmer. Could be 58, I can't tell with the uniforms. Kickoff is up. It's a high kick. Going to be taken by Hutchings at about the 15-yard line. Hutchings goes left, up the middle, spins, goes down at about the 27-yard line.
Beavers now 9 seconds left in this third quarter. So they have a 1 quarter basically to get 17 points and tie this game back up. They've really got themselves in a hole.
So the ball started at the 28-yard line. Yeah, the Beavers going to have to score quickly and in a hurry. Quickly and go a long ways, as field position remains in Broncos' favor, as it has this entire second half. Handoff up the middle to Smith. Smith with a big hole up the lane, and he's going to get first down yardage as he goes across for the first down.
He's going to end up with, depending on where they mark it, 13 where they marked it. So Smith with a big 13-yard first down run.
So that leaves just under 5 seconds left in this third quarter. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So as we approach the fourth quarter of play, we're going to have our break and be back after these messages with fourth quarter action.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Scott Langford, David Howard, and we're approaching fourth quarter action. Beavers down by 17. And if you're joining us late, the Beavers scored the first 17 points of the game, and it looked like the Beavers well in control. But then San Juan pulls out an extremely explosive offense, and they've scored 34 unanswered.
Well, and as you said, Scott, they've done it quickly. When they've scored quickly. And that drive to complete the half was 41 seconds. And, it's just made it tough for the Beavers. Beavers really desperate to get something going at this point in the game. Are.
And the Beaver passing attack has been foiled by the Bronco pressure on Roberts. There's a pass out of the backfield. It's Hutchings. Hutchings goes forward, tackled, and there's going to be a short gain on the play.
Yeah, it'd be a very short gain if it's back to the line of scrimmage at all. It might be a loss of one, which it is.
No, it's going to be a short gain on the play.
Well, he moved it back, so they're going to give him one instead of.
Well, the far side official wasn't the one to mark it, so, but he was well in the backfield.
Yeah.
So short gain on the play, just inches. It'll be 2nd and 10. Roberts takes a quarterback sneak up. He's going to gain 4 or 5 yards as the Broncos leave it. And had he been able to cut left or right, might have had a chance to get some.
Yeah, just taking a little advantage of the aggressiveness of the Bronco defense on that play, as they're pretty liberal in their blitzing, and it's disrupted the pass play. But the Beavers have been able to take advantage of it on a few run plays.
So it's 3rd down and 6 yards to go, and I'm guessing this might be 4-down territory. 3rd down and 6. Here's Roberts with Hutchings in motion. Hands off to Smith. Smith has first down yardage, and definitely has first down yardage. It'll be a first down, and a good spot for the Beavers.
You know, the one judge is going to give him 7, the other's going to give him 8, so we'll see where they mark the ball. And they give him 8.
So it'll be first down and 10, the Beavers with some life. This is a must-score drive for the Beavers as far as I'm concerned. You know, we know they can do it. They can score 17 in 4 quarters, but without the pass game, you know, these short chunks will chew up the clock.
Yeah, they definitely have to must score, but must score quickly too.
Roberts back to pass, has a receiver in the middle. Good caught by Blackburn, and Blackburn with another Beaver first down.
Yeah, Blackburn with a 15-yard reception, and that moves the chains. Another first down for the Beavers.
That moves it into Bronco territory down near the 30-yard line, 34-yard line to be exact. And the Beavers moving the ball. That is the first pass completion in about 2 quarters. Hand off to Smith. Smith hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard.
That play was all the blockers left without him. he was left all alone to handle the defense.
Yeah, Smith just hung out to dry on that one. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Well, they move it back.
Loss of 1.
11.
It's making it curious on the stat sheet here.
Well, I think they've changed the rules on the chain gang, guys.
Yeah.
The officials
just
marking.
to keep you guessing.
Roberts with a pass over to Young. Young with a nice block by Fales, and that's first down yardage for Trey Young. Credit Tavin Fales with a nice block on that left side.
Yeah, he's going to get a first down out of it, 11 yards, and they'll move the chains again as the Beavers marching on a must-convert drive.
So now the Beavers down to the 24-yard line. And an adjustment for the Broncos. 9:24 and counting in the game. So Terry and Fales split to the right. Roberts back to pass, fakes a pass, throws to the end zone, has Fales, and that pass is caught for a touchdown.
24-yard strike to Tavin Fales, and he has to do a complete pirouette to get that ball coming back over the shoulder. Does a nice little dance move, he gets it in his hands and converts it.
Now the Beavers will have to hold the Broncos, as that'll cut it down to an 11-point advantage. Now the Beavers, this extra point is vital as it brings it to a field goal and a touchdown. Snap is high, the kick is up, and it looks good, is good, and the Beavers back in business with 9:10 left in the game, Dave.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed. They needed the points, and they needed them quick. And, you know, they get their momentum going again because they don't have much time to do it.
3 minutes and 6 seconds on that drive. Now, do the Beavers try an onside kick, or do they kick it away?
I think you kick it away and hope that your defense can get a 3 and out.
You could surprise them and try an onside kick. You see the coaching staff talking. I wonder if that isn't what they're cooking up.
I don't know if you'd surprise the Broncos on this.
You might not.
And with their passing game, they've been too potent to give them that good of a field position, I think. I mean, you got 9 minutes. I think you gotta still play a little conservative.
Well, the Beaver defense has struggled against the San Juan passing attack. They've done well against the rush. And the Beaver offense really, tacking 24 on San Juan is, you would expect to be a good game. It's just defensively they've struggled against San Juan's pass. Fails with the kickoff. Nice deep kick going down to the 4-yard line. And it's going to be tackled. Great open field tackle by
the kicker.
By number 80, Keaton Fells. And, kickers are supposed to be back. They're not supposed to be the first one down the field. Fells plays linebacker on D.
They're supposed to be the only if it breaks away for a touchdown. Nope. Keaton's leading the pack. First one there.
9:05 left in the game. It's a 10-point advantage for San Juan. The Beavers finally tacked that at the 9:10 mark. They finally tacked that touchdown, and now they've got to make a defensive stop against this San Juan team. Bowering left, and a receiver to the right, split up on the top side. It's going to be a handoff offside, and it's a great pass, a great tackle by number 78, Beecham.
and he put him down hard. He's slow getting up. And Beavers, you can see they're feeling a little adrenaline now after that drive. He gave him a little pump up, and crowd's into it as well.
No gain on the play. Beecham got a 15-yard penalty for that in Parowan. That same kind of spin around.
Wrestling takedown move.
Takedown move. Didn't slam him to the ground. It was more sideways. Hand off to Laws. There'll be a penalty on the play.
False start on the offense.
And Coach Randy Hunter right in the referee's pocket on that one. There's been a lot of quick motion on the Broncos. We've seen that all game long. And that one got caught. And so the back judge.
It's going to be illegal shift or false start? It's a dead ball.
It's dead ball, so it's got to be a false start.
False start. Yep.
False start on the offense.
5 yards.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15. That moves the ball back to the 21-yard line.
Or back them up 4 yards.
Let's give a big thanks to Scott McDonald and Walt Kirksick as they run our cameras and computers. And it's a different world than when we started broadcasting. Palmer in the shotgun. Palmer back to pass. He dropped the ball. The ball's loose on the field. And we'll have to see who comes up with it. It looks like San Juan recovered.
Yep. But I think Palmer got back down on it.
And Palmer with a loss of 6 yards. They'll take it all the way back to the 15-yard line. Make it 7. It's on the 14. So a loss of 7 for Palmer. It's 3rd down and 28. And the Beavers in a long passing situation.
Well, this is exactly what the Beavers needed. After getting that touchdown, they need to get some defensive play here, and they've got that adrenaline going, and they've backed San Juan up. So it's looking good for the Beavers right now.
So it's 3rd down and 28. Back to Palmer. Palmer throws a fade pass. This is way overthrown. And I'm not sure exactly what was happening on that play. He just kind of let that fly. Bowering's fast. I'm not sure he's that fast.
Apparently not, because he didn't get there.
So he 4th down and 28, punt formation for the Broncos.
Palmer's got more confidence in him than he does.
And 7:33.
See if the Beavers go for a block here.
I think the Beaver coaching staff will be saying, whatever you do, do not rough the kicker.
Yeah, that would be
not
tragic.
Automatic first down, but just don't rough the kicker.
Would be.
And it goes into the end zone. And there's going to be and the punter runs. It's going to be a safety.
Why didn't he just kick it?
Braxton Wilson. I don't know. He could have kicked it. He had time, but the Beavers sack him in the end zone, and that is a safety. Wow.
Well, things have really turned. We had some, Beavers start with the momentum. San Juan takes it back. Now Beavers got a little bit going back again. That was crazy.
Now, the interesting thing about that is that cuts the lead to 8. So now it's a 1-score game where before it was a 2-score, 1 drive and a 2-point conversion ties this up.
Yeah, it's getting exciting again. Yeah, we were starting to fall asleep there for a minute, but now it's getting exciting again.
Yeah, a couple mistakes. This is kind of high school football. A couple mistakes, and it all changes.
Well, and you get that another needed 2 points, and the ball back. So that's a huge advantage for the Beavers on that play.
Well, and it'll be the 20-yard line kickoff or a punt for the San Juan Broncos. And they'll kick off. So I believe they'll bring on Palmer.
Number 12, Brennan Hutchings, and number 11, Trey Young.
I'll have to get a number on this kick. It's number 50, so it's Chase Palmer. And he'll kick from the 20. Hutchings and Young back. Palmer with a kick. It's a deep kick, and it's going to go. And Hutchings catches it right on the 36-yard line, up the 40. And he takes a dive, and he goes across the 45-yard line to the 47, where it'll be the Beavers' ball. Whoa, terrible spot as it goes all the way back to the 45. And that was just a bizarre spot. I guess he just refused to give him any yards after he landed. He landed at the 47-yard line.
So he didn't give him any air travel yards. I mean, because he did a full somersault in the air and came down on the 47, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 2 yards, but anyway, it's 1st down and 10. The Beavers 1 score away from tying up the Broncos. It's 34-26. Handoff up the middle of Smith. Smith with a nice hole. Makes a nice cut, and he gets about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, Smith takes that block off the right side and goes with it. Gets ridden down, but not until he picks up 5 yards. Big run for Smith.
Once again, a short spot on the ball as Smith goes across the 50 into Bronco territory, spotted the nose of the ball on the 50. 2nd down and 5.
You got to earn it.
I guess so. Looks like San Juan's lined up off sides.
No. Close. He is now.
Handoff up the middle. Roberts keeps it. He's into the backfield. He's going to hit into the secondary, and it's a 1st down for the Beavers.
Well, now you could see some determination and energy from Roberts on that one as he took 2 pounding head-to-head hits and just driving and gets 11 yards on the play.
So a great option play by Matthew Roberts, and the Beavers in business. 6:38 left. It's 34-26. The Beavers a score and 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Roberts under center. Hands off to Smith up the middle. No, Roberts will keep it. Oh, no, the ball's loose on the ground, and the Beavers recover it, and they get a
wow, Blackburn. Blackburn with an alligator crawl to save that ball for the Beavers, and picks up 3 yards.
Picks up 3. And I didn't see the ball squirt out. I just saw the scramble for it. Remember, you can watch this game on YouTube after the game, and so you can watch some of these plays back if you want to see them. We're under 6 minutes left in the football game. Roberts back to pass. Has a receiver inside to be intercepted, and a lot of room for Bowering. Bowering cuts back. Going to pick up another block, and he's going to go around this side and finally get taken down, but not until he's inside Beaver territory. Tough break for the Beavers.
Oh, they had that momentum going. Yeah, and it is what you called it, Scott. Tough break. All that momentum going, and then to turn it over like that is unfortunate.
So Bowering picks up that interception. That's at the 5:39 mark. Now the Beavers have to count on another mistake by San Juan, and they did a good job on the overthrow. The receiver was open, just a little high.
Yeah, another turnover, and turnovers kill you, and they really needed to get that other 8 points. San Juan's going to call a timeout.
We'll take it as well, back in 1 minute.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver. High Country.
Scott Langford, David Howard, Walt Kirksick, Scott McDonald. It's the fearsome foursome. And it's going to be a Palmer back to pass, and he's going to get hit as he throws. Pass is complete downfield, however, at the 30-yard line.
Bronze Eldridge makes a great play on the ball, gets another big 1st down for San Juan.
Players of the game would, definitely for the San Juan Broncos would be the quarterback Palmer. You could argue Lopez or Eldridge also. 1st down and 10, ball's on the Beaver 30. 5:29 and counting, and San Juan taking their time. You wonder if they might run a little bit, but if they can, just score, then it won't matter anyway.
Well, at least Beaver to get the ball back again.
Barton split left for San Juan. 2 players go in motion. And
that will be a penalty. And the coach throws his headset.
And he's got to call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back after this.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome y'all to come out and check out our new facility.
Let's say. Welcome back to Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, David Howard, and Dave 34-26. The Beavers have to get a stop on this one. And the San Juan Broncos forced to take a timeout to avoid a illegal shift penalty. Actually, the players could have stopped and reset, but the confusion just messes up the whole play.
Well, and I wasn't sure I didn't get a chance to count because they hustled off the field, the coach screaming at them so much, but I thought they had 12 on as well.
Actually, the minute they line up, I think that's an immediate penalty.
But they weren't lined. They were all
in
still
motion,
shifting.
and no one picks up, and there's going to be a pass complete. Now, that's another penalty on San Juan, but Eldridge was all by himself. The linebacker did not slide out and pick him up in motion, and the Beavers extremely fortunate in that one.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder.
So Beavers get the 5-yard penalty anyway.
Yeah, they saved by the flag.
Yeah, we'll see. The linebackers will have to pick up that play. Now Roberts comes out.
Now he's following him.
Picks up the coverage. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Morley. Short gain on the play, near the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10.
Handoff to number 27.
Second 11, that is.
He picks up 5.
Morley with 5.
Brings up second and 11.
So the Beavers really need to stiffen up here. Quickly running out of time with only 4.5 left, down to 8 points.
Palmer in the shotgun, second 11. Oh, excuse me, under center. 3 backs in the backfield, running formation. Palmer fakes a handoff, has a receiver, and he's going to throw the ball up, and it's going to be, almost caught for a touchdown. And both defenders were there.
But they both jumped at the wrong time.
They both misjudged the ball. They both came up that one step, and they got really lucky.
But what it did do was it blocked his view as the ball came through their arms just enough that he lost track of it for that half second. When it came through, he wasn't able to hang on to it.
Yeah, almost a big strike by the Broncos, but the Beavers luck out on that one. Good defensive play. They just came up on the ball.
Yeah, and I'm sure this is 4-down territory for San Juan.
Third down and 11. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Palmer, this time with the handoff to 44 Eldridge. Eldridge goes forward, and he just lumbers forward. First down.
Well, that guy is he's just a cannonball.
That really hurts the Beavers' chances as, they were really required to have a stop, and now, there might be a flag on the play. There is a flag on the field, and they reset the chains. No, they'll say it's a first down. They wanted to check and see. No flag on the field. This will be a first down.
No flag?
No flag. I saw a San Juan shoe, actually, the yellow shoe. So it'll be first down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Beavers desperate for a stop. Need to force a turnover.
San Juan going to milk the time.
Down to 4 minutes now. Palmer waits for the 5 count. There it comes. Handoff to number 20 this time, I believe. Yep, Sui. And it'll be a gain of about 3 on the play. And San Juan will just continue to let the clock run.
Well, and he gets 3 yards.
Nice lightning in the background. Again, players of the game coming up after this one. It'll be a short post-game show. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for San Juan. Palmer alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Now it's going to be Palmer's going to keep it on a counter.
Oh, blocking the back.
And they're going to be and the ball's going to go inside the 10-yard line at the 8. You can hear the Beaver fans calling for a block in the back. And one of the Beavers a little slow to get up. That's Brendan Hutchings. And Hutchings banged up a little bit tonight. He's played hard.
Well, he got nailed in the back. He got hit pretty hard. Are they?
First down and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal?
First and goal at the 8. And the San Juan Broncos, should they be able to score, really?
That would pretty much.
Yeah, the Beavers have to force a turnover or a big goal line stand here. Palmer under center, waiting for the 5 count. In motion is Eldridge, and it's a pitch out to Eldridge. Eldridge lumbles around the right side, shakes off one tackler and another tackler, and in near the goal line, but there's still a yard left. Second goal.
The ball carrier, Ron Zeldridge, tackled by Trey Young.
And timeout for the Beavers. We'll take it as well and be back after this 1-minute break.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Back on the Beaver Sports Network, Scott Langford, David Howard, Walt Kirksick, Scott McDonald, and the Beavers desperately trying to hang on, second and goal. Some scores, Dave, let's pass along. 32-0 Layton Christian over ALA. Millard and Summit Academy, the last score we have is still tied at halftime as Millard faces the recruiting power of the Wasatch Front, but holding their own by halftime. Enterprise 42, Grand 14 is a final, 10-7 now. North Severe closing the gap on Para when there's a flag on the field.
Enterprise 42, Grand 14.
San Juan 34, Beaver 26. So we'll see what the flag is on the field. And this could be interesting. Let's see if we can get a little. The coach is still on the field. And we'll see if they actually are going to call a penalty or leave that flag on the field. Coach Steve Hutchings talking to the main guy, expressing his opinion about the state of affairs. Maybe he's talking about the use of troops in Syria. Nope, not sure. You know, right now he's, only looking at a 1-yard penalty should he draw the flag.
It looks like he's trying to get a sideline warning or something.
Well, they've already got one. That'd be a 15-yarder. And so I believe, I can't tell by body language, but he might be close. I think they're telling him his timeout's
The funny
over.
thing is the side judge is telling him to get off, and the referee's just letting him go. He's like, wait, I want to hear this.
So it's second down and goal. Ball's on the 2-yard line. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And we'll see what the Coach Hutchings, he's going to get a flag. There's almost no doubt that he's going to get a flag.
Yeah.
So. Okay, back to live action. It's going to be second down and goal. Ball's on the 2-yard line.
Now he's got the two side judges, or the back judge and the side judge arguing. The referee's going to have to come over and break that up.
And we'll see what happens. Coach Steve Hutchings gets told to get back to his sideline, and he does so. It'll be interesting to find out after the game what this conversation's about. No
They're
flag
waving
on the
flag
play.
off. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's play some football.
So Coach Hutchings talks himself out of a flag on that one.
I don't know how, because he was trying hard.
Now they're still talking to the side judge.
And there's still some jawing going on with Coach Hutchings and the side.
Oh, they're running the play, and they went ahead and run the play without the back judge. They called it a touchdown.
Yeah, no side judge.
No, they're going to have to replay that play.
Yeah, they're going to have to replay it because the back judge.
I mean, there's no way the head linesman doesn't even understand that.
Now he's calling Coach Hutchings back out.
So there's no play, and I think they're going to. It looks like they're talking about some of the
fans. He wants some of the fans off.
They've ejected a couple fans, and they're going to call. So somebody gets ejected. And the Beaver fans are told to keep it quiet over there on the sideline. And apparently they didn't appreciate some of the commentary from the locals. And someone's been kicked off. While the back judge was talking to the side judge and worried about the sidelines, they ran a touchdown play which isn't going to stand. and they'll have to redo that again. So the officials weren't ready. So it'll be second down and goal at the 2-yard line.
240. There was 242 on there. They ran a play to 236. Now he's going to put it back to 240.
So a loss of 2 seconds on the play.
A loss of 2 seconds on the fans' misbehavior.
So the Beaver fans gave the now coach for the San Juan Broncos.
He's like, wait, I want my touchdown back.
I'm not sure he's aware that the side judge was clear off the field. Now, you'll notice Monty Lee walks right out onto the field and doesn't, I mean, just as Coach Hutchins did. It's pretty good gamesmanship by Lee as he says, I'm going out. Going to go out and talk about it.
Hey, 2 coaches can play this game.
Yeah, good coaching staff from the San Juan Broncos. We've enjoyed interviewing them over the years. Good group of guys.
Yep.
So we're just going to hang out here at the 240 mark as the coaches.
You know, all this, and I'm sure that the result's going to be the same. Bronze Eldridge is going to rumble in.
I don't think so. I think they're going to throw a pass.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think they are.
I'm calling 44. He's just going to bowl through.
So now the ball gets up. We'll try to find out what's going on as soon as we know. We're still having a timeout on the field with the coach of the San Juan Broncos and the team.
Where's Danny Beard? He didn't get ejected, did he?
I don't think so.
We need a description here.
We'll find out from the Deseret or the Spectrum reporter here.
He's down there shortly. In the mix of it.
Yeah. We'll get Scott McDonald an update from Walt Kirksick and see if we can get Scott McDonald on a clarification of what's happening. So. Okay, finally back to live action. 2:40 left in the game.
Here we go.
It's second goal at the 2. And in the backfield.
All referees, please take your place.
In the tailback spot. Palmer, hands off. And he's not going to get anywhere. That's going to be a 3rd and goal.
A backdoor handoff. So he hands it off behind his back to Bronze Eldridge. And the Beavers
come down with the ball. Beavers come up with the ball. The Beavers saying, hey, we got that. And Beavers call a timeout. We'll take it, be back after 30 seconds.
Timeout, Beaver.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek.
So Dave Howard, Scott Langford, after that call, finally run a play, and the Beavers stopped it, stuffed him back 2 yards. So 2:32 left to go. Beavers still down 8 points, 34-26, and San Juan with a 3rd down and goal to goal. You know they're going to use all 4 downs on this. And Beavers got a tough job holding that 3.5 yards. So San Juan lines up.
Third and goal on the 4. Here goes Palmer. Palmer back to pass. He's going to be hit in the backfield. He goes down and no good. And he could have got. There was a receiver in the area, however, but almost intentional grounding.
But the kicker Keaton Fells chases him down on the blitz, backside blitz, and catches up to him.
Dave, I got a clarification, just to interrupt real quick. Scott McDonald said that one of the fans was name-calling and so he called a flag, assuming that it was Coach Hutchins or one of the Beavers coaching staff.
Oh.
But it was a fan, actually, that called it. So 4th down, this is big. 4th down and goal. No field goal team for the Broncos. Palmer in at center. The Beavers are going to jump again.
He barked and got him to jump.
So
maybe half the distance.
Yeah, dead ball and a big mistake by the Beavers. They
already gained half a yard on that last play just from the spot. So now that's huge right there. That half the distance becomes huge.
So it's back to the 2-yard line. We'll see if it's a pile up that's close, it's going to be pretty costly. So 4th down and goal. A big defensive stand for the Beavers. Big offensive play for the Broncos. Palmer I believe it's a quarterback sneak. Nope, he goes back, hands off the second man through, and it is a touchdown.
He gets it from the fullback that comes up from behind him and pushes him through the pile. The pile held, and his fullback comes from behind and just pushes him over the line.
That moves the score to 40-36. Kind of ices the game for the Beavers. Excuse me, for the Broncos against the Beavers. And now the kicker comes out on the field. So it's a 14-point lead. And it'll be Mitchell back to kick for San Juan. And the kick is up and is good.
Kick is good.
So the San Juan Broncos, was Eldridge? Did he
Eldridge,
kick that?
Bronze Eldridge.
So Bronze Eldridge again with another touchdown run. That one of 2 yards at the 225 mark. So it's 41-26. The Beavers back down by 15. You know, Dave, it's been a very entertaining game on a lot of different levels. It's been a fun one.
On a lot of different levels.
Now the Beavers are going to have to really, try to stay close on this one. They've got big games coming up with Enterprise, North Severe, and more.
Well, and look what Enterprise did to Grand. You know, Enterprise is always a tough team, and Beavers going to have their hands full when the Wolves come to town.
Well, it's down in Enterprise.
Oh, is it down there? I thought it was here.
No. Okay, Dave, describe it.
IT. So, San Juan lining up to kick. 2:25, 41-26. The Broncos with a commanding lead now at this point of the game. Beavers are anxiously awaiting the kick.
And who's the kicker? That's Palmer with the kick. It's going to be an onside kick down at the 45-yard line. And that's kind of odd.
Down by Rusty Lim.
If the Beavers can score really fast an onside kick, they got a chance. If I was the Broncos, I would have done it. Last week we heard the Grand County announcer say that, tell the Beaver coaching staff they needed to read, coaching
Football for dummies. Yep,
and
I heard that.
And the ironic thing about it is that
Eldridge,
the same thing this time.
Yeah, he's there's no noose on his tongue, that's for sure.
Matthew Roberts back to pass, has a deep ball going for Hutchings, and just a little bit out of reach, and it was a good spot, good placement, just a little long.
Just a little out of his reach. He made a good dive for it, had good coverage, but he was out ahead of him, so he made his best effort, and they'll line it up and do it again.
There'll be long passes for the rest of this game as the Beavers have to score in a hurry, and they've got a long ways to go. Clock stopped at 2:18. Roberts directs traffic, looks the sideline. Coach Hutchings.
He's looking for a play from Coach Hutchings. He doesn't seem to be understanding it.
Roberts with a quick pass on the left side over to Terry, and really gain of one on the play. Great coverage by Laws on that one.
Yeah, see, he didn't get the blocker on the outside there. And so Terry had nowhere to go.
So the clock running, and the Beavers taking their time. They're going to have to hurry. 1:51 left. Roberts under center again. 3rd down and 9. And fakes a handoff. Roberts in trouble. Breaks open. Has a spot. Breaks across the left side. 1st down yardage. And he's going to go inside the 40 down to the 38. 1st down for the Beavers. Clock stopped.
Another 16-yard run by Matthew Roberts, and gets a big 1st down for the Beavers, but that clock is still running.
So now no huddle for the Beavers. Young switches sides. And then there'll be I believe there'll
should
be
be
defensive.
Defense jump first.
They'll call on the defense, so a 5-yard penalty against the Broncos that time.
Yep.
And the Broncos have not committed a lot of penalties. You'll have to correct me if that is incorrect.
A few.
Oh, they've actually had a lot. Never mind. Watched a different game than you. You can watch this on YouTube and see all the penalties tomorrow. Roberts back to pass now. Got some good protection. He's got a big lane on that left side. Throws a pass, and it's going to be knocked down.
Boy, he had Fales open in the end zone all alone. If he could have seen him, gotten the ball down there, that would have been a touchdown strike.
Passing complete, second down and 5.
Minute 15 left. Bergstrom in with the play. The Beavers playing for a little momentum. And this is the state's top-ranked defense. They won't be so, I mean, the points will go up after the game. The Beavers have played well offensively, just defensively unable to stop the powerful Broncos passing run game, mainly passing. Roberts throws one up, and it's going to be intercepted down near the goal line, and that'll do it for the ball game.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the ball game.
Yeah, and that's what the Beavers have to do. They have to take that opportunity. You know, with the minute left, you got to score quick and fast. And this
well,
time, no going.
Last time, Fales was wide open right in that same spot. This time they just went to it, but San Juan had fixed the coverage, and Fales had double coverage down there, and the ball safely stripped away.
Well, I didn't see who received that. And it should be basically downing it. The ball's on the 3, so they can't down it too far. So they're going to go forward.
Sneak.
Going to go forward a step, and the clock will run. And there's, you know, the San Juan coaching staff a little upset with as hard a hit as that was, but
he went forward.
The quarterback had to go forward so he doesn't lose that yard.
Yep, and they're just going to wait out. Yeah, you could even take half the distance, delay a game penalty.
Well, not unless you want a safety on the next down.
You just go sneak it again.
So the 5-second count comes with 25 seconds left. And
who called timeout?
Beaver called timeout.
Honestly. Gonna get some exchange of players and
get some other players in. Let's talk about players of the game, Dave. Let's give a good shout out to our friends at Mike's Food Town first.
Well, Mike's Food Town offered a defensive player of the game. We'll give a DiGiorno pizza, that player's choice. And we appreciate Mike's Food Town. They've been a long-time sponsor, done a lot for Beaver High School, not just in the football department, but in all areas of the school. And we really appreciate their support.
They really do support everything. And then also the Dairy Queen player of the game.
Dairy Queen player of the game, Beaver Chevron Dairy Queen. Leland Black and Troy Black, Nicole Black, we appreciate them sponsoring, going to give a value meal at Dairy Queen for the offensive player of the game tonight, and we really appreciate their support for that.
And we'll have that coming up on the post game, and it'll be a short post game tonight as we're knocking the door at 9:40. A couple scores to pass on. Final 42-14 Enterprise over Grand. North Severe defeated by Parowan 17-7 in North Severe. And this should be the last play of the game. And I believe it is, so that'll do it. And a couple other scores. Millard, I still have only got 14-14 at half. I'll try to refresh the browser a little bit. No, we've got Millard 17, Summit Academy 14 with about 11 and a half left in the fourth quarter play. So, you know, it's a good one. You can actually tune in and watch that one, I believe, on Centricom, except for it's in Summit Academy, so you probably cannot. And that'll do it for the ball game. It's the Beavers going down in defeat. First league loss as they lose 41-26 to the San Juan Broncos. We'll take a short break and be back with players of the game after this.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance. And you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Scott Langford, David Howard, Walt Kirksick, Scott McDonald. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast on the Beaver Sports Network. We enjoy playing around with technology, and have had a great time tonight as the Beavers lose 41-26. But Dave, the Beavers I thought played quite well.
The Beavers, played excellent. They started off really well, just pretty much owned the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively, marched down the field, put up 17 quick points. Looked like they were running away with it, but San Juan is, we know them to be tough and scrappy. Came right back into it and really got their momentum going in the second half, getting that last score in 41 seconds. Come back, get the ball again, score again really quick, and it just turned out to be too much for the Beavers to overcome.
Yeah, great game by both these teams. A 15-point win for the Broncos, very close, and an exciting game. Let's talk about our players of the game. We gave credit to the sponsors before. And for our Dairy Queen player of the game, Dr. David Howard.
Dylan Smith with a big night. Had a lot of big, hard runs up the middle, and he ended up with 104 yards, Scott. So, pounded it out. You got to hand it to him. That's a night's work.
Yeah, did a great job.
Dylan Smith get the Dairy Queen player of the game. He'll get a value meal.
And then on the Mike's Foodtown side of the ball.
On the Mike's Foodtown side of the ball, defensive player of the game goes to Matthew Roberts. He had 5 tackles and 2 interceptions. So a big night for Matthew Roberts out there on the defensive line. Offensively, he produced as well. But tonight, he's going to get awarded for his defensive efforts.
And we want to welcome Chris Smith to the broadcast. He wanted to hear his name on the Beaver Sports Network.
He's Chris Smith ran the ball tonight.
Oh, hey.
That's
all right. Well, the PA announcer went back to 1985.
Yeah. Dylan Smith, son of Chris Smith, might have actually ran it, but hey, Chris. But Chris got credit for that run. So, how many yards did you get? He had 104. So, how many was your run? How many did you get credit for? 104 by 4 years. But you got 6 of his 104 tonight.
So our 2 players of the game, Dylan Smith, Matthew Roberts. It's a final from Beaver, 41-26. The San Juan Broncos defeat the Beaver Beavers. Just run down your scores real quick. 32-0, Layton Christian over ALA. Millard 17. Let's see if we got a new score. Millard 20. Millard 20, Summit Academy 14. That's with 10 minutes left in that one. You can follow that one, I believe, on The News and check that out. Grand defeated by Enterprise 42-14. North Severe defeated by Parowan 17-7. And then, of course, our final here was 41-26 to San Juan Broncos. So, Dave, let's talk about our next games coming up. The next one will be, the last 3 will be on the radio. I believe it'll be on either 107.5 or 97.7. And we'll have to wait and see about those. So stay tuned, listen to your radio stations, and you'll be able to tell. Also be on the Beaver Sports Network, where you'll catch all of Beaver High School football for the remainder of the year. The next home game is next week. It's North Severe at Beaver. That'll be homecoming. And then the following game will be Beaver at South Severe. And then to end the season, the Beavers take the dreaded drive to Enterprise to take on the Wolves.
Yeah, that's, you named it, dreaded drive. But, some big games coming up. Beavers going to have to really gut it out going down the stretch because, there's going to be some tough games. South Severe's always tough. Enterprise, especially Inner Enterprise, is proved to be daunting for the Beavers over the years.
Well, and the way San Juan played tonight, that actually could be the fight for second, that game.
Yep.
So we'll have to see how it goes, unless San Juan falters. But then they own the They own the tiebreaker against the Beavers. So looks like second place. Still be a home game. It looks like second place. That'll do it for Beaver High School. The San Juan Broncos 41, the Beavers 26. Have a great night. For Dave Howard, Scott McDonald, Walt Kirksick, I'm Scott Langford. Have a great night.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver